All right, we rolling, man. What's happening, fans, friends, family, fuck boys and fuck girls? I think that's going to be the intro that we go with from now on, man. Welcome to another episode of Bomb Stories where we celebrate failure. That's what the podcast is about. Amazing stories of my friends failing in life. And I am Dino Vigo, your host with the most. This is Dave Gallardo, the hosty with the mosty, Super Dave, Lamborghini, Gallardo, producer, engineer, part-time comedian extraordinaire. Very retired part-time. Comedian. Yeah, retired comedian. He dabbled. He has bomb stories. I don't even know, so today I got my first two guests at one time. I had to have these guys together, man, because as soon as I had the idea for this podcast, I immediately was like, I gotta have these two guys together because they have some of the best bomb stories as a team. And in comedy and in life. Without further ado, I got my guy Omar, the comedian, Harlem's own. Drink in hand, right off the bat. You're my also first guest to be consuming the liqueurs. So
nice.
We'll see if this goes off the rails or not. And last but not least, my guy, Joe Show, a.k.a. Smooth Ass, a.k.a. Smoothie.
This is water, by the way.
Two of my oldest and best friends in comedy, man. And we're going to have a good time.
What up?
All right, so let's get right to it. So, Omar, you were one of the first comedians I met. I remember to this day.
Where at?
Mocha's.
Okay.
So you're the second black comedian, urban comedian, because I had been, hitting up the mainstream rooms, whatever. I met Dave Lester.
Okay.
And then shout out to Dave Lester. He will be a guest on this podcast. Has one of the most infamous and notorious bomb stories
in the world.
In the world. Literally.
In the world.
Can't wait to have him on here. So I met Dave Lester at a room in Brooklyn. And we hit it off right away. And we literally kicked it that night. And he was like, yo, I'm going uptown to do this hood room. Right, and I'm like, yo, let's go. I'm with you, because I did comedy a few times at that point, but I was waiting for my introduction into the urban circuit. Right, I was like, that's my people. I can't wait to get in there, and I didn't know anybody yet in that world. So Dave takes me to Mocha's, right, and so it's so far back. Sleepy Floyd was hosting.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so he was the host before Smokey.
Yeah.
Smokey's been hosting Mocha's for 15 years. Right?
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah.
I hope Mocha's comes back, man. But I don't know if they're done or not. I hope they're not
I doubt it.
Hope so.
What's that?
COVID relegation?
COVID
Quarantine.
COVID casualty?
COVID casualty. I hope not, man. A lot of businesses are casualties of COVID. But so we go to Mocha's. Mocha's, people, is a bar, lounge, like a lot of these urban rooms. It's not a comedy club. It's not really the best place for comedy to be presented, right? And I go in there and I see this young ass kid, confident as fuck. That's what I remember about you. You had a fake watch on.
Sounds about right.
You had a fake. You had a fake fucking goddamn iced out watch, straight plastic. Probably the same ripped jeans you have on now.
Same one.
But you just look cool as fuck and confident. And because I'm a little older than you, and I was, man, this kid is confident. And you went up, super confident. And you did your thing, you were a star, right away. I don't know how long you had been doing comedy at that point, but you were you had a veteran's poise and demeanor to me, and I'll never forget that of you. And I was like, oh shit, this guy definitely is
Sure, we talking about Omar? No, playing.
So that's how I first met you. Joe Show. I don't remember when I first. Do you remember when we first met?
To be honest with you, I don't, bro.
I don't either. I just remember us.
I just remember being around.
for years. Like, I remember. Can I talk about your past a little bit?
Sure, man. Go
I remember meeting you and hearing like, "Oh shit, Joe Show just came home."
I did a bit.
Are you legit?
Are we doing the
I remember
times I
when you
bombed
just
in
came
jail stories or?
Listen,
life.
Well, that's a life bomb. You caught a gun charge.
Yeah, I caught a gun charge and
Mind you, Joe Show is not about that life in a good way. He's a really good
no,
guy.
I'm a nice guy. You know what I'm saying?
But whatever, you
Joe
got
will shoot you if he had to.
Bad things happen to nice people.
If he had to shoot you, he will shoot you.
You want to get into that story? That's a life bomb.
Well, that's a life bomb.
Did you deserve? You did what you did.
You know what? I was definitely guilty of possessing a firearm, but I was not intending to hurt anybody.
And you didn't hurt anyone.
That's what they all say to somebody gets shot. I wasn't trying to shoot him. I just happened to get mad at people.
Bad things happen. But the bad part about it is, it was like I was
over
starting
a
to get a
girl,
buzz.
right? It was a
No,
girl?
no,
A cell phone.
It was over a cell phone.
A cell phone.
What?
Cell phone.
It was over a cell phone.
Damn,
but
Joe.
you know what? Without giving so
That's
much
that Brooklyn
particulars,
Jehovah Witness shit.
Damn Blackberries.
Damn,
Damn
Blackberries.
Blackberries.
What was that flip phone? The sidekick.
The sidekick.
Oh, by the way, Joe Show is also the scam king. We've came up a few times. Go ahead.
Yeah, we came up a couple of times. Actually, that's not bombing. That's winning.
Yeah,
Right?
that's a
We
win.
won a couple of
Win,
times.
definitely win.
But definitely, I met you after that situation. So basically, I got in trouble. I was having a little buzz, getting my name out there, confident, and just hitting up the scenes.
So you were doing comedy before you got locked up.
I was doing comedy.
That's my
before
boy.
I
Yeah,
got locked
I
up.
live with Joe for a little
Yeah.
bit.
So y'all knew each other before that.
Yeah,
Yeah, no trouble.
Yeah, so you got in trouble and so you took a time out from comedy.
Yeah, I had to take a break from comedy. Actually, a few.
Remember you got
like
locked
a year.
up?
Yeah.
Shit. So yeah, I met Joe Show.
He like, Omar, I'm going to jail today. You can't stay in my apartment anymore.
Yo, the funniest story is that so I was getting locked up. Omar was staying with me, and I called him once I found out I was gonna get
No, he
locked
said
up.
Omar was staying with me.
I was.
No, he was.
Okay,
No
okay.
jokes.
He the worst roommate, bro.
Listen,
Yeah.
we'll get into it, but O was.
Oh yeah, he is. Ooh, I have a friendship bomb story with Joe Show. Go
O
ahead.
was staying at my place, and I had got the news I had to turn myself in and go to jail. And I called O, and I was like, "Damn, man, I got bad news, man," because the case was ongoing like about a year. And then when I finally found out, I told him, and he was crying. And all I could think in my heart,
Omar is
is,
emotional. He's a good guy.
I was thinking in my heart, "Damn, what a good friend." I'm going to jail.
He was crying
My
because
boy's
he had no
crying.
place to stay. No
Meanwhile, he was crying
At your apartment?
because he had
of
to-
joy.
No, he had to
No,
leave.
no.
I had to give up my apartment, and he couldn't stay with me.
I said you
no more,
can't
so that's
have
why
your apartment though, bro.
I was like, "What he
Why'd you have
crying?"
to give it up? Couldn't he hold it down?
Exactly, bro. To this day, no, hold on, Joe. I love you, bro. To this day, that one thing irks my soul,
Yeah,
bro.
you could have held it down. You could have had.
You
some
could give
place
me,
to come
the
home
apartment,
to.
bro. I could change my life, bro.
For real, I could have.
I asked you, said
But
nah,
Joe,
because the landlord.
That would have been a smart
No,
move
it was
for you, though.
It was
You coulda
actually
had
it
something
was
to come
it
home
wasn't
to.
my decision. It was the landlord decision because
you
I
know
actually
that,
because I had the apartment on a hookup.
That's a good lie. By the way, Joe Show straight lied to us before.
I lie a lot.
Yeah, he's not a lie. Yeah, that's a lie.
Shout
bro.
out
Came
to
late and
shout
made
to
up a
all the
straight up
ladies
lie.
who-
Yo,
Why he
Dino,
came late.
I say, bro, you going to jail. We know this, bro. You going for a good year. Give me the apartment, bro. I'll hold it down. He said, Omar, wish I could, bro.
I don't want
out
you
of-
having
it's
bitches
out
in
of
my
my hands.
apartment. I don't want you
You
winning
can't
without
fucking-
So he
me.
could be fucking all my
You can't
bitches
fuck
in
on
my
my
bed,
island.
wearing
Yeah.
my clothes,
Yo,
sleeping in my.
Chicks is gonna show up thinking Joe still lives there.
Joe?
Omar,
No, come on in.
There's no Joe here no more.
Come
on in.
To this day,
They're
bro.
gonna be writing me in jail
To
like.
this day, bro. I was mad about that shit. To this day.
Hey, you know what? I'm glad that we did the show,
I'm
so
glad
I
we
can
got
tell
this
you that
out.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I apologize.
fucked up, bro.
But it wasn't on me. It was out of my hands.
Yo, you could afford for me to have that apartment.
this is
Like, yo,
hilarious
Dino,
already.
he could afford, bro. Like, nah, my man, he's responsible. Good, right? Because
Actually, no. Oh, you were not a responsible
that's
person.
not the point, bro. You going to jail? How responsible can you
You
be?
were not responsible at that.
You in jail?
How responsible was I? I'm going to jail.
You going to jail? So, bro, I said you could afford for me, bro, to keep the apartment, bro. You could afford. You could have lied. It didn't matter. You gonna be locked up anyway. You like, I could have like reneged on the rent, but fuck it, you locked up.
This is true.
So all right,
right?
so
You got locked up?
real quick, Joe. I mean, what cell phone? What happened? Real quick, if you don't mind. I'm
So,
interested.
you know, I got into some problems out in Queens, and somebody had acquired my cell phone. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to get it back.
Yo, wait.
Mm-hmm.
It's acquired.
They didn't steal it from me, but I guess they swiped it from wherever I was. However, it happened. But the thing that was most important was I had so much information because, like, I was a rising comedian, so I had all my contacts, and this was like before you could store stuff on a computer. I had all my stuff saved on the phone. I wanted my phone back, So I was.
So
like,
you lost your phone, or
so I
someone
did a
stole
whole.
it.
I'm like a vigilante kind of person. So I went through hoops and hurdles to. I am. I'm a vigilante person.
You fucking Charles Bronson.
What is happening?
Don't you fucking sidekick? You
Joe
want to get
Shaw.
it back?
Well, look. So
Yeah,
I found I found a way to find the phone, and I called it, and some guys picked up, and they were like, "Yo, you want your phone? You gonna have to come get it." And
Some
I
Brooklyn
was like,
shit.
"Okay, I'm gonna come get it." And
So he's mad long for no reason, bro.
Yeah, I did not think this was going to
bro.
be.
He's like, yo,
It ends. This is the ending of it.
Can I tell a story
I said,
for a
no. It ends right here. I'm gonna come get it. I
Damn.
went to go get it, and
You brought the gun. You brought the thing with
I just
you.
bought it for some insurance. You know what I'm saying?
I get it, man. You know, whatever.
Let me tell a story for this niggas. He said he made a
mistake.
fucking whole fucking biography about this shit. So he had a cell phone and he lost it, right? So the nigga found the cell phone. Joshua called the phone, like, yo, got my phone. He said, yo, you faggot, you kicked your phone. It's my phone now. Come and
my
get
bike.
it.
It's my bike, punk.
Come and get it, nigga. Give me some money. He said,
He
okay,
brought the phone.
where you at, bro? I'm over here. Joshua came with a gun, came to get his phone, or whatever it is, and he got nervous, waiting for the guy to come. The cops seen him. I guess he might have made eye
How'd you get
contact.
caught? Like,
He got
That's not true. So
Not true?
I was listening.
it's close.
you just look scared and
He looked
silly. And the
scared.
cops was like,
He
"Are you
looked,
profile?"
he looked stupid with the gun.
He had a big gun.
He had a
print in
fucking,
it.
he had a big gun.
I had a
Standing
steely,
outside
cold-eyed
in
look
front
in
of
my
the
eye.
This gun.
And then I was doing that because I was
Cell phone.
doing that because I was mad. I was like, and then the cops came. I was like, something's up with
Mad
that guy.
suspicious. Like, come here, nigga.
Something's up with that guy.
Pat you
Listen,
down. Now you gone.
Cops came, and the thing about it was, like, I knew basically, like, it was over. I didn't run because, you know, you see everything that's happening in the news. Like, if I knew I would have ran. So I was like, just chill. I was starting to walk away, and they was like, yo, come here. And I was like, no, I'm good.
Stop
He
and
was like,
frisk,
no,
right?
come
Stop
here.
and frisk.
Stop and frisk for no
Got
reason.
your
Stop
ass.
and frisk. Undercover D's.
That time it worked.
He's the poster boy for stop and frisk working.
See, it works. It don't work. Ah.
Oh, all right. So just say with some dumb shit, chalk it up to youth.
At least I wasn't in a gang.
Yeah.
That's automatic.
Yeah, I was in a gang.
Automatic time for that.
Oh yeah.
Well, at the time, it was just before they reinstated that 3 year. They stated that 3 year law, that 3 year mandatory minimum. That
And you gotta do like
charged with.
75% of that time, right? Some
Yeah,
shit like
yeah,
that. So
yeah.
you gotta do like 2 years and
Lil Wayne did time, right?
everybody.
Yeah, everybody did.
All these rappers, Prodigy.
My favorite
Wayne.
person that did time for a gun position was Plexico
Plexico
Barris.
Burrs.
Plexico
Yeah.
Barris. I thought my
Remember we saw
situation was bad.
Plexico in Miami? That
Yeah. And he smashed your lady.
time? Yeah.
Whoa, that
Not
No,
really.
he thought his lady
My
dropped,
ex-girlfriend,
his
my
lady
ex.
name dropped. Like,
Like,
oh
yo,
yeah, I'm just hanging out with Plex.
He said Plex. I'm like,
She
whoa.
knew him on a one-on-one basis.
He said
It's just me and
Plex.
Plex.
I'm like, yeah, she fucked up.
Yo, speaking of, that's a good segue into one of the best bomb stories I've ever had in my life. The
Was it
successful
Miami?
bomb. Me and Omar got some action from bombing.
Yeah.
Word?
We got groupie love after a show where we both bombed at.
No way.
In Miami.
Usually it doesn't work like that. Once you bomb,
To
you
this day,
don't
there's
get
nothing.
love.
Coconut
nothing
Grove,
ever
right?
happened to
Coconut
me.
Grove.
Coconut Grove Improv.
Improv.
We were out there, supposed to be out there with Capone. We're opening up, featuring for Capone at the time. Capone doesn't show up. Has me and Omar at the airport looking like dickheads. But whatever, it was still all good. We had our flights booked. You know, whatever. Capone, something happened.
Had
I
a
really
villa.
don't
He was
remember.
good.
Yeah. So
villa?
Capone was like, "Yo, I can't make the gig. Y'all good. Y'all still on the bill. Go ahead, go get your bread." So they replaced the headliner with some other dude.
Some nigga, he was
dude.
whack. Nah, he was cool, but
He
he was
wasn't.
whack.
He wasn't. Didn't do that well, but he was.
Say his
cool.
name.
I don't know
I,
his
I
name.
even honestly don't remember his name, and he has not really. I don't know his name, but he was a nice guy.
He probably
He
dead.
showed.
He's
probably
dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead to me.
He's dead.
He's dead to me.
He's
Fuck
dead
this
to
nigga.
us. So me and Omar go out there. The dude was cool, showed us mad love. We're doing the improv in Coconut Grove. They put us in the comedy condo, which you hear notorious stories about those. That's when the club, instead of putting you up in a hotel, they own their own condo to save money, and you stay at their condo.
Which is smart. It's actually,
Which is very smart. Some of them are horrible.
that one was
This
dope.
one was dope.
It was dope.
It was dope. So we got the dope ass condo, and we're doing the improv for the weekend, starting like on a Thursday, I think. We're there for the whole weekend, but they have this one night there that is like the hood night, and it's like notorious for like they boo you.
Hosted by Benji Brown.
Benji Brown, and
Brown
like all the
hosted
like at the time like Trina and
All the bitches,
and,
the hoes,
what's
and
it,
pimps and hoes
like,
out
Trick
there.
that, like all the hoes, all the strippers.
So the first show was bad, right?
We only bombed that one time.
No. Like, all right. So first show was bad.
Right.
Second, no, it was 2 shows that night.
We did do 2 shows.
We did 2 shows. I remember that shit vividly.
They do the this thing.
Oh, they shake the
keys.
keys. So if you're doing bad on stage, they shake the keys.
I remember that. I remember we did the show. Dino bombed, right? At the time, you was bombing some time. You was still new.
I was new. I was not supposed to be doing it.
No, yeah, because like, we was like, Mike, we in Florida, bro.
I'm not supposed to be like on the road featuring. Like,
yeah, bro, it was too early.
I was thrown into the mix, so it was like it was what it
They
was.
threw you to the wolves.
Yeah. Do you remember? I'm jumping. How scared I used to be.
Everywhere you went was scared. Yo.
Scared as death. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. How scared I used to be.
Dino always scared. Anyway, we
always scared.
So I remember Dino bombed. So he gave me the courage to bomb too.
Don't worry, I got this.
I got you, Dino.
And to see Omar bomb was big.
Because I never really bombed like that.
Omar was doing his thing back then.
I bombed gracefully. And then when the
also,
nigga,
you're very confident bomber. Like,
I don't mind bombing.
Yeah, you went down.
And then when I bombed, the hell out of bomb too. So
yeah.
When we all bombed,
It wasn't good.
We all bombed. And it was a bad.
I mean, listen, it wasn't. That was one of the bombs where I was like, well, we all bombed.
Yeah, we all bombed. Yeah.
Hold on. What's your definition of bombing?
Did bad.
Well, in that show, see, it's the thing.
The crowd was bad. We was bad. It was a bad night.
Changes as my definition of bombing now is just like not doing great. You know what I mean? Because I'm used to doing really well. But like back then, like bombing was bombing. Like that show was easy. I got the keys.
Yeah, bro. So
the whole crowd shook their keys for me.
But I feel like the host, Benji Brown, he was fucking a legend out there.
It was a thing, yeah.
And Benji Brown, like that's his crowd. So Benji Brown was up there doing, killing them, like buying them for hours.
It was a notorious room in urban circles.
You know, so
like,
he's,
you going to do Benji's room?
Oh, good luck with that shit.
Like, yeah, you know.
So they said like the first show was bad. The second show was the worst show in America. The second show is when they had cops. They had like 2 cops in front of the stage.
Yeah,
like
they had police there.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's how crazy it would get. Every fucking all you saw, just Miami, mind you. All you saw was gold teeth, dreads, and dirty tees down to the knees.
Bro, it was like every stripper in the area and the whole, they was all there, and they loved Benji.
Yeah.
Benji was crushing that shit. So I remember the second show, he said, "Yo, it's gonna be a harder show."
Yeah.
Man, we already bombed the first show. So like,
how much more harder can it be?
Yeah, it got bad.
Second show,
it was 100 strippers and 100 Lil Waynes.
I remember they booed you second show. They booed them for the second show.
They said, forget these keys.
Forget the keys. You ain't respecting the keys?
They booed me second show. So I remember the second show that I was on stage performing. And I remember like I just started booing me and shit, right? So I had to fight through the boos. I was fighting through the boos till I caught them, and they like, okay, he alright. Then they said, nah, fuck this nigga. They started booing me again. But I had him.
When you get him back and you got a little bit of
confidence.
confidence.
Fuck this nigga.
Oh, no, hold up. He whacked.
He whacked. They booed me and shit. And I remember then they booed the hell. Everybody got booed. Everybody got booed, but
it was whack.
So,
and then we had bitches that's in the club.
Y'all knew. You ever did a show and you knew you was gonna do bad? Like you was like,
well, that's why it wasn't my worst bomb by far because like I knew the reputation of the room and I had with me giving me a little confidence. Like fuck it, and then like. Everyone bombed. So after I bombed, I probably felt really bad.
Now, when
and then I saw Omar bomb, and I probably had a little smile.
We all going down.
Like,
we all. You know, talk about 2 weeks there without Capone. Capone was the leader.
Yeah.
So like Capone was supposed to be the nigga to keep us
hold it down.
For he was in there. So
we was through to the wolves, especially
to the wolves. So I remember we had
after
bitches.
The show, no, we didn't have them at that time.
No, not my old bitches. No, that was the other club.
No, you had your ex was in Miami at the time.
I'm talking about the ones we met in the backstage.
Well, that's what I'm saying. No, so
and the niggas came.
Yes.
Right,
so after we bombed, these chicks came up to us, 2 cute chicks,
Bad
and they were like, "Hey,
you
y'all."
the guys that bombed?
They were like, like this. They was like, "Oh, don't worry about them. Like they boo everybody."
I thought he was funny. That kind of shit.
Yeah, that kind of.
He was funny to me.
Yo, the chick, the shit that killed me. The chick said, like, she's like, we come all the time. We just love comedians, and I was like, we winning. Next thing you know, me and O is back at the comedy.
No,
First,
you missed one part,
they
bro.
had dudes. They was with dudes.
Yeah, don't forget that part there.
And then, so we talking to them, to chicks, and the dudes just grilling me and Omar. We in Miami. They're like, "Yo, who was those dudes?"
Man, we backstage.
Hey, shawty.
Yeah. So the chicks kind of was like a little scared. I don't know what they did, but they was like, "We'll meet y'all or something."
Yep.
Like, don't worry, we gonna set them up for y'all.
No, I can't recall totally, but they went back with the dudes, but then left the dudes,
Came with us.
came with us. And like we at the hotel. Next thing I know, O's on the balcony.
Good times, man.
I'm in the room.
Good time.
Yeah, and you know the rest is comedy groupie bomb history.
And next day we had a show. Next day and
Because we did the two.
was that $4? No, not $4. No, it's two improv.
Yeah. So we did the one, and then we was in the other.
Anyway, the other one was nice. The second one was
Dope
nice.
as fuck.
That was nice.
We didn't get the groupie love
What's
again.
so
but
unprecedented about what y'all just said is that usually a bomb don't end with y'all getting
That's
love.
the most. That is the.
Nah, but for me it do actually. Every time I bomb, I get more bitches. They sorry for they like, damn, you bombed, yo. They like, yo, you bombed. You never bomb, yo. Give me a dick.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
you
hilarious.
never bomb, yo. What's
You
going
get the
on?
you get
with
the the sincerity like bomb.
What's going on with you
Yeah,
tonight?
she's sucking your dick like this. You get him next time.
I got some of my best chicks because I bombed in life. I did a bomb.
Yo, when I do this, you gotta watch me.
What just happened? What just happened?
On some gay shit.
Acknowledge when I fake.
Yo, one thing I know though is that there used to be comedians who used to love to see other comedians bomb.
Damon was
Rest
there.
in peace, Damon Rozier.
Damon was there.
He was the comedian in wheelchairs.
And
Super
myself.
funny. Oh yes.
Yeah,
Well,
people-
it's later on, like now, because early on I wasn't like that, but now, like if I see Obama and I'm in the show, I'm gonna laugh at him. Like that's what you want, though.
But I like seeing people bomb that I know them personally.
That's what I'm saying, because
That's
it's
the
fun.
best thing.
It's
That's
fun.
fun.
when you're on stage bombing and you look out and you see your closest friends.
That's
like
the
this,
best
The
thing.
best,
That's
in
the
the
best
world.
in the world.
Because it's a shared experience. You know, he
it's
feels.
so much
You know,
fun.
when he gets off, you be like, nigga, he suck. Because here's the thing: it's someone you know is funny, so it's not like you know that it's.
But it
just
depends on the situation. Like it depends on the spot too. Like, I had somebody bomb recently that I knew, and it wasn't fun. It was painful to watch them.
it
bomb.
could get sad.
It was sad.
It could get sad.
But sometimes it was sad.
you gotta do your time. You got if you gotta do 25,
That's what this
40
podcast
minutes.
is all about,
Yeah.
man. Celebrating that failure. Because here's the thing. I keep saying this every podcast, but like, yes, it's we're laughing at failure, but it's also every one of the guests I have on this podcast, they are successful finally, or whatever they're doing. So it's like they've overcame that bomb. You know what I mean? It's Dave.
It's about perseverance.
Perseverance.
Nigga,
I'm his.
speed up, nigga. He like,
Silver lining.
you got one job, bro. He's like, perseverance.
No, because that's Dave's word. Dave
Perspiration.
came up with the word.
No, I was think you said that shit. I just kind of got a flashback of that time Joe
I knew he was gonna
bombed
talk
twice
about
in one night.
Bro, that's why y'all here together. Hold on.
All right.
The rebound.
Let's get to it.
The rebound.
Okay,
Yo,
so
no, literally, that's why you guys are here together as
we
guests.
heard the rare getting love after the bomb.
Yes.
Now let's hear about the.
All right, so
what's
then,
the rebound?
I don't know.
Joe Show.
It's two bombs that I think in my life that I love the best. One was Damon Lemon. That was my number one bomb.
But that's him. That's his story to tell.
Yeah, he
though.
can tell it. We good.
Yeah, it's a great one. But once again, the way he came from that.
Yeah,
the way
that-
did, so,
he got a
that's
TV show.
amazing. Joe Show.
Right.
The rebound.
So the
No,
rebound.
not the rebound. Not the rebound. Your first bomb. Do you remember your first bomb?
All
You remember it?
So my first
Did
bomb.
you? I'm sorry. Did you bomb your first time?
Well, I used to bomb on purpose. Well,
Get out of here. Yo, get him out of here, man.
listen, I'm
He's
serious.
trying to get that
like,
petty love.
listen, I was so confident that I was so
Keep
confident.
talking. Keep talking.
I was so confident that I. You gonna jump out? You gonna jump out the window on this one? Nah, I don't believe this guy. I was so confident that I would, I could do whatever I wanted to
I
do.
agree. I give him that. I do give him
that
I give him
I
that.
would write a new set every night.
I do agree
and
with
I
that.
would basically, I
You
would
didn't
say to
write it
myself,
to bomb, though.
no, I didn't write it to bomb, but I said if I bomb, I didn't care.
And that's kind of what's dope though, about Joe. It's like smoke in my career, people who bond the most of that, and my friends who bond the most in my lifetime are all right here in this room.
Yo, I used to
Yo,
bomb.
do you know
a
what you
lot.
bombed the most? Everybody,
I used to bomb
and
a
Jay
lot.
Lester, y'all
Right.
bombed the most.
But see, the thing about me bombing was
John
that
Moses took some good bombs.
I didn't care. Like I would be like, the only time I cared was when I was trying. If I tried and I bombed, I would be devastated. But going out there and being like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna do this fucked up joke tonight. I'm gonna do this
Well, yeah, I
abortion
remember you
joke.
doing a lot of wild
You know
shit,
what
but
I'm
you
saying?
weren't doing it too bomb.
I didn't do sometimes.
You wanted
Sometimes
you wanted to win. You just couldn't.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it just
Here's the
wasn't
thing.
good
Here's the
jokes.
thing. For me, I was never competitive. It was never about winning. For me, it was just about growing. Shout out to Kevin
That's
Durant.
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
It was about growth, and it wasn't about winning. For me, I was like, I don't care if I do good tonight. I just need to get this joke out and make sure it works. If I do bad,
100%
I do bad.
respect.
I
You know
can
what I'm saying?
respect that.
But it was the times that, and this is this is probably my most personal bomb. I was at a spot called it was in Long Island. This was like the biggest comedy club, Giggles.
Oh, this shit.
Yeah.
Capone used to do that. I used to
So
host.
so Capone, it was a Sunday. It was Sunday. It was a few years ago. Capone used to host this night on a Sunday. About 500 people.
That's
in this
and it was
huge
Giggles
ass
as big
place.
as
A
fuck.
warehouse.
A warehouse.
Yeah.
No lie. 500 people having a great time. Everybody did good. Dino did amazing. You was on that show. Stanley, everybody did good.
Because I used to do the pre-host thing.
Right,
yeah.
and it was everybody did good, and I was feeling myself because
You
I
said
had
Stanley?
No, Stanley was in the crowd. Stanley Dubois was in the crowd,
He won a lot,
and,
too.
and Stanley Dubois is a Haitian comedian, and
Top
so,
5 bomb.
Yeah. He's the Unabomber.
So I was. Long story short, I went up there. Before I went up there, and I was like, I got this. What could go wrong? 500 people. I'm not gonna do none of my try fuck around shit. I'm gonna do what I do.
Sorry, Stanley. You are very funny.
I'm gonna do what I do tonight. I got up there and man, I was bombing bad. I mean, like I was trying to be funny and I was bombing. And I looked out in the crowd. When you bombing, everything goes to slow
You just saw
motion.
Stanley face.
It goes to slow
Yo,
motion.
Joe Show, what are you doing?
I saw everybody's face was like this. Everybody had that face like, oh no. But I looked and Stanley's face was like,
I see you bombing up there.
Oh, that's great.
I got on stage, and the funny thing is, I was newer. Okay, so I had a reputation for bombing, so people didn't put me on stage. But little they know is I had talent. I just was like fucking around. I love fucking around, trying new shit. But I wanted to impress Capone that day because Capone was fucking with
you
everybody.
always used to ask me like, "Yo, can I get up in front of Capone?"
Yeah.
Like,
So Capone, he basically
He got
put
to
every
bomb.
Yeah, exactly.
Capone hasn't
So
seen
that's
me
the bad
bomb.
part.
Yeah.
You know, that's the saddest thing about it is that like that was my one moment. Like, okay, I finally get to perform in front of Capone. He put all these people on tour. He put them on TV shows.
Yeah, man. Shout out Capone, man. He
Shout out
definitely
Capone.
gave me a lot of
Shout out
opportunity.
Right. You know, he gave everybody opportunities except me. So
You was busy bombing.
Self-inflicted.
Yeah, so inflicted.
right. Okay, so
Or whatever.
boom.
You just wasn't.
No, I had a great run. For about 2 weeks, I was killing it. So I was very confident going up there, and I ate it. And when I ate it, I got off stage, and I was like, fuck. And then I knew it was over.
Can I say something about Joe real quick?
Please do.
So Joe was like, I ain't gonna lie, he's correct. Joe did create different sets all the time. And I told you, like, Joe, like, have the same set, work on that one set, bro.
And I was like, no,
Joe,
thank you.
But Joe being, he's very creative. So he had a lot of different sets. And some shit was funny, some shit wasn't funny, but I commend that he had different stuff. He wasn't scared to try it.
Talk about brave.
He's brave.
Facts.
But he bombed a lot. I mean, he's a top 5
There's a
bomber
thin line
of all my
between
friends.
being brave and foolish. But yes.
But I really think as an artist though, those were some of your best years though, as an artist. Because those years you wasn't stuck, you wasn't in the muck of being a comic in New York. You was being who you were at your core.
Right.
And those years where you used to have the most creative shit. You had one trick about
I did it-
about a blind dude who had a GPS shoes and it was like he had some different kind of stuff. I'm like, it was cool. It wasn't hitting at that point, but those same guys that's not hitting that point, but man, in 5 years down the
you
road,
can tell
you're a legend. Cause
you're one of those guys where, like, even when you're watching someone bomb, like, I met Jack Thriller like this. He was he had just moved to New York City, and he was bombing on stage at some really tough room in Brooklyn. And watching him bomb, I was like, nah, this guy's funny.
He's funny, you can
Like,
tell.
He was confident. He didn't. The crowd didn't make him fucking
Sway or change.
sway. He did his thing, and he bombed bad, right? But I was like, I just saw like this guy's bombing with honor.
with him,
You know what I mean?
he's
Bombing
doing
with
him.
shit. And I was just like, I'm not. And literally, we met that night. I mean, he seen me one time in Atlanta. He'd seen me bomb in Atlanta one time. At the
I remember you bumped in Atlanta. They called me.
at the Uptown.
Tell you about that. They called me.
This is a
Who, they
great-
called you?
I got a phone call. Yo, you in Atlanta bombing right now?
Oh, the comedians.
Yeah, I said that's a
But
no.
it's the same Miami story. So like, it was that one night where they do that shit,
Yeah.
and I bombed that night. Had the rest of the show, good shows that weekend, but that night I did catch.
Yo,
the
back then when you bomb, word would travel.
So Dino had bombed with Capone one time, right, in Atlanta or some shit. And he bombed so bad that they had friends in comedy call for like, Omar, yo,
Yo, boy
I'm
out
here.
here.
No. They said, Omar, I hear you out there bombing in Atlanta. Because they figured that Capone's in Atlanta, I'm there too, because we all was a part of the same team. They didn't really know Dino yet. They just knew I was with Dino. I was with Capone all the time. Say, Omar, you bombing in Atlanta right now, bro? I said, nigga, I'm in New York. So who's bombing out there?
Hold on, let me check and find
I said,
out.
let me fucking check. It was you bombing.
Yeah, it was.
Lawrence Killebrew. Like, he called my phone like, yo. I
Fuck you, Lawrence.
Man, that word will travel.
Yeah,
and then the
yeah,
next
yeah,
person
I
will
did.
call the next person. It'd be like a game telephone. They'd be like, yo, so-and-so told me that so-and-so bombed.
But you could tell a lot by someone's skill level and how they bomb.
yeah, you can bomb it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, you was bombing with being creative.
Man, the best thing I've seen in the world is dope-ass comedian bomb and turn a bomb into a standing ovation.
Yeah,
Shout out to Ashley Larry, Donnell Rollins. I seen this at a club in
One of the
Manhattan.
masters at it.
Dog, I was like sitting there like, oh my God, this guy's amazing bombing. He was bombing. It was bad. Nobody in the it was a big bar. We were in the city. It was all Irish people. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, he's bombing. My idol, he's bombing. You know what I'm saying?
On the east side?
Yes.
Not bombing.
Remember that room?
Yeah, remember that room.
Bombing, doing horrible. And within a matter of minutes, it went from terrible to the greatest thing you ever seen in your life.
Dope.
Had them eat. I was sitting there like, nah, dog, you got it.
It's art. It's art.
It was art.
Dope. Shout out Ashley Larry, Donnell Rollins. So first time, do you remember? You did bomb?
Yeah,
again?
so
First
there
time
too many
ever.
bombs to mom, but the first one. Probably the first time I ever did comedy, I bombed.
Okay, cool. Because I always said that I did not bomb
playing,
the 1st
I'm
time,
lying.
and I always say if I bombed that, luckily I did as good as I could do at that time, my little 5 minutes, because I would have been devastated and probably never did it again. I didn't bomb till like a few months in, but I already had like a few wins where I was like, okay, this is something I could do. Like I was confident enough that at least I could do this, and then so like when I finally did bomb, it was like, all right, well,
Man.
this sucks, but.
I used to bomb and I used to be like, man, they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know.
You said
They
the
don't
time.
know. They ain't ready for me.
You still party. I think.
I was like,
You
I'll
still
still be
party.
the part like, yeah, that's me. You know?
Yeah, remember, I was a little older, y'all, and it was like tough for me to
Yeah.
I was still, I wasn't a performer. Like I had to learn how to perform. I just wanted to do comedy. Right. All right, the rebomb,
Okay, now this is the rebomb
the
story.
rebomb.
All right, so at this point, I stopped bombing continuously on stage, and I had, I was decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't as strong as some of my peers, but I definitely could hold my own on stage, and I was good enough to get booked on the road. So we're in Maryland, and me, Jay the comedian, sing median,
Jay the comedian,
Crazy Jay,
fucking destroyer,
amazing Jay, who will
destroyer.
destroy a room or totally make a room want to kill him. Either or, but he's amazing. So we went out to Maryland. We're in Baltimore, Maryland.
And me too. I'm there.
And Omar Thompson. So all three of us is on the show. We get this
Wasn't
big
it,
ass show.
Wasn't it like Maryland versus New York or something like that?
Maryland versus New York. So we get this. It's a BYOB show. Bring your own bottle. You know what I'm saying? Amazing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm confident. O's confident. Jay's confident. We know we're gonna tear this up. Man, I got up there. I bombed. I went first and I bombed. Right? And then I was like, okay, it's early enough. In my head, I was like, I'm gonna go up later because people were still coming in, and I was like, the promoter was like, start the show. So I start the show as people are still coming in. And I'm like, damn. The problem why I'm bombing is people are still walking in, and they're drinking like heavily. They're drinking Henny.
Yet.
We drinking Henny. We drinking so much. People are coming to our table.
waiting for his turn.
People are coming to our table and bringing full glasses of alcohol. We're drinking it. So then after Omar went on, he destroyed. Jay went on, destroyed. And then I was like, there's still more show. And I was like, I'm going to go up there. And they're going to forget about me because they're drunk. And I'm going to redo it. And I went up there and I did a whole different set. I didn't even change my shirt. I just went up there like I was a different person. They even introduced me like I was a new comedian. And they were like, ooh, fuck out of here. You done saved it.
Hence the rebomb.
Oh my God.
He went up there and
Joe-
rebombed.
Joe didn't give it enough care.
Okay.
That's a good story, bro.
Wasn't there something about the mall and you having to?
Hold on, no.
Okay.
I have
That's
to. You have to
afterwards.
give Omar's version of it because, as you know, I was drunk. And,
So
That was after or before the mall?
That's
thing?
after next day.
that's the next day.
So we at this venue, right? It's New York versus Maryland. We get there and like early on, it's a big ass space, but I think it probably hold like maybe like 800 people. Maybe at the time like maybe 45 people there. So it was still early, but
Damn, you guys are doing. That's a big show.
it's
man.
big. It's,
You're
it's,
doing,
it's like a nice size venue, right? It was like a theater, but like a
that's when I used to get so scared, man. Like doing those rooms, I was not ready for that.
It's like a big ass like lunchroom. It's big, right?
Huge.
So Joe went on early because like he went on first, set it off. I think we were doing like New York, Maryland, New York, Maryland, New York, Maryland. So he went on stage and Joe just bombs, right? But he's the first time he's new dude. It was expected because we coming up, setting it off, and then after he bombed, then the nigga from Maryland go on stage and do good because this is his hometown. So
were you hosting, Joe?
No, we were kind of doing a pass the mic off.
Pass off, right?
There was no real host, so
No real hosting.
it was kind of unconventional. Pass the mic off.
So by the time it got to like maybe the crowd was coming in a lot more. By that point, maybe like 200 people in there at that point. So now like the crowd is. I mean, I didn't crush it. I did okay. I mean, it was okay. I did okay, but the crowd was laughing now more.
Way more sad.
Then after I got off stage, is another Maryland comedian. He crushing it now. So the whole time, but now we back there. We got a table and shit, drinking this shit, and Joe sees the love everybody's getting. Cause Joe,
was the only one that didn't get it.
Cause Joe had bombed early on, but when he bombed, it was kind of empty. So it's like Joe thought it didn't count.
Damn, you remember this? Like
I mean, I don't smoke weed. I'm good.
Yeah.
So Joe
weed,
figured
I'm
that. I said, don't smoke weed. So Joe figured like, yo, you know what? There's only 8 niggas here. They probably forgot by now. Like now, there's 200 people here now. Fuck them. It's like it's more people that didn't see me than didn't see me. I should go again.
hold on,
No.
before I
Did
went up, they
he
warned me.
ask me? No, he said, Omar, should I go up again? I said, nah, bro.
Don't do
I said,
it.
don't do it. He said, nah. I said,
That's
no.
unheard of.
Now,
in
Jay is
comedy.
our OG. Jay is our OG. We on this trip with Jay, and he's our OG, and we go to our OG like, yo, Joe's thinking of going back on stage.
He said, nah, yo. And everybody saying no. Joe like, nah, yo, I feel in my heart.
was hard-headed.
I can get him now, bro. Like,
Was.
it's a whole new crowd now. So we like, Joe, don't do it. Nah, Joe said, I'm doing. Cause Mike, at the end of the day, it was Joe's show.
Mind you, that's a crazy confident thing to do.
Yo, but Joe, it's Joe's show. Joe set it up.
I
This
had
is-
booked the
Oh,
show.
it was yours?
So he thought it was his
You're
shit.
like, oh man, I can't leave.
We
with
could
this
tell.
taste in my mouth.
We
Yeah.
could tell Joe shit because it's his show.
So
But
basically,
Joe go on stage again and start bombing again, right? But he started bombing, but it just now it's magnified. But like he bombed from like 20 people, now it's like 200 people he's bombing from. It's a bad bomb.
I went
It's-
up there with
It's
confidence.
a bad bomb, right? So when he came back the second
Bad
time.
Bunny
when he came back
bomb.
to the table after he bombed, he was defeated. He was angry.
That's one of them you had to feel bad
Yo,
about.
he was
that.
angry. He was pissed off, right? And he was
Twice the bomb for your money.
he said, I said, Joe, I told you.
And I was like,
and
so-
what would you say, Joe? The word you said that you never forget. The word.
don't.
He said, don't patronize me. He said, Omar, do not patronize me.
I was destroying this whole set. Just remembering that day.
Yo, son, he was mad.
Why? Because you was like, oh, don't worry. it's gonna be
No.
out.
I said, Joe. He said, how I do? I said, Joe, you did that good. He said, no. I said, no, you did okay, Joe.
Yeah.
I said, you did okay. Don't patronize me. I knew I did bad.
Yo, I feel you, bro. One time I bombed with Capone at a crab fest. This lady came up,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Oh, you guys did well." And she saw me, and she was touched me. She said, "You did good too." Right? Yo, Capone saw my face. Yo, I gave that bitch the death, like, you don't fucking preaching on me. I didn't say it, but my face said it. Capone pulled me to the side. Was like, "Yo, you cannot
I do that.
But,
So
Yeah.
hold on. So we bombed, right? So then Jay had a good set. So we at the hotel and shit. We thirsty. Like one of our first ever real road trips. We got a hotel. I think we got one room, 3 niggas, so we not really doing
that's the
too much.
worst bombing on the road. You just can't go home. You
Can't
just
go
stuck
home.
with the dudes who won.
So now we in a hotel now with a bunch of regular average bitches. None of them look good. Remember I had a fat bitch in the bathroom. I didn't give a fuck. I was drunk. So cause that night we had BY.
Omar, you are the king.
I am the king of regular bitches.
King.
Or regular. So
Hear ye, it's King
retired
regular bitches.
so
King of the regular bitches.
so what happened was
I'm the king of regular bitches.
you know me then. At that
I know
time
you got-
I had to drink a lot. a lot.
Mind you, women love O.
I
It's
think
just what it is.
I think it's fucked up at shows, right? So we had bring your own beer, bring your own bottles. I'm getting wasted. So I got really drunk and I'm passing out. The next day I woke up, we in a car headed back to New York. So I wake up in the car and shit. I think, who's driving? You driving or Jay's driving?
I think Jay's driving.
So you wake up and shit. I'm like, yo, we talk about it. We laughing and shit.
I'm gonna take this story.
I got to, okay.
So boom.
Tag
So now,
team.
I'm in the passenger seat, feeling my bomb still. Jay's driving. We're in a white rental car. We're driving. O's like, yo. He wakes up in the back, fucking crusty. He's like, yo, I got a shit, yo.
Oh, so you were the what?
I don't care where we at. I gotta pull over. I'm like, yo, hold it, man. We on the highway, man. We can't shit. We on the highway. Where we gonna go? There's no exit. Finally, we saw a mall. We like, yo, get off here. We gonna go inside the mall. We looked at the time. It's 9 a.m.
I didn't know we in the mall. I'm still.
It's early in that.
I'm
It's like 8 a.m. 8 a.m. We pull up to the mall.
JC Penney's.
I don't know if they had a sale or if the workers or what was going on, but O was like, I'm shitting those bushes right there in front of JC Penney's.
I didn't know.
He gets out and he goes, and then he looked, there's a line of people.
Waiting for the new Cabbage Patch dog.
Waiting for the store to open. There's a line of people, and they're watching him shit. And he's shitting in front of them. And they're all looking at him like, oh my God.
That's just bad.
I got so embarrassed to take shit in front of mad people.
I know it's funny because I like pulled over. I just know I just saw the bush. You know what I mean? I just saw a bush, and it's like this is the spot right here. This is what goes down. I got here, bro, and you say, "Rah!" Punch it down. Says, No, you got shit real bad. Your mind is only on shitting and finding it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's about shitting and finding the spot to shit. So everything else going, like, I'm like, hurry up, drive, the bush right there. So I'm not, bro, I'm not sure we. I just know
get to the bush.
I know I get to the bush, bro. I'm having that.
Did you have something to wipe your ass?
I did. I didn't care at that point, yo.
Oh God!
So I'm
Pulled his
shitting.
pants back up and
I'm
got in the car.
Yo, bro, I'm shitting at the bush, not realizing I'm right by the door. The come inside JC Penney. I'm right at the door, shitting in the bushes. So as I'm shitting, people are passing me, going to the. So I'm shitting like this. I'm shitting with my trying to cover my face as I shit.
All the workers are online to start
Yo,
their
you
shit.
are so lucky the camera phones wasn't of that.
Oh my
yet,
God, bro!
You would have died by
We
far.
laughed all
Went
the way back
viral,
to New
son.
York.
We did.
We laughed all the way back
That
to
was
New
the
York.
funniest shit.
Oh
man.
Oh my
That was the
God!
That story, bro. Shitty ass bomb story.
Oh, the shitty bomb. Anyone else ever shit in the street before?
I can't say
I have shit in the street one time.
In the street?
Yeah, no one saw. Real quick, when I was driving, you know, my little side, so I used to Uber and shit, but it wasn't Uber back then. But I had a 5 a.m. pickup, and so I pulled. I got there early. It was still night out.
Yeah.
And then had to shit really bad. 5 a.m. It's dark. I know where to. And this is how stupid I am. I see a 24-hour drugstore on the corner. So I go into the drugstore and I buy wet wipes to go outside and shit in the street.
Oh my God.
When I could have just asked them to use their bathroom, but they might have said no.
They would have said
They gonna say
And
no.
so, yeah. So, like, I literally shit in the street, but I did have shit and wiped my ass and got back in the trunk. I just remember, thinking, like, damn, someone's going to be walking
And see you
and it's going
shit.
to be like, yo,
Dino?
that's human. No one saw me, but, like, we're walking their dog and their dog be like, yo, this human shit, bro.
Yo, I shared one time on a one train, you know, like on the.
Oh my
on
God.
the
Damn, oh.
You gotta go. Them turkey wings.
I had this shit one time on a train, and I just got off.
Please tell me you went between the car.
No, I had shat at the end. You know, I got
Oh,
off
at
the
the
train.
stop.
And then I had went over to the
the hidden part.
End of the part. I was like shitting in the darkness.
My God, man. Oh, my God.
Yo, all right. I'm gonna bring it back to a comedy related story.
That is great, man.
I did a show in Brooklyn on Church Ave. This is about shitting. I didn't bomb that night either, but
You sure?
no, I didn't.
Shit, remember bathroom games?
No, we went to doing a show. It was a big ass club. Some of these clubs, I don't know what happens in the men's room, but they take the door off.
Yeah, you
They take
right.
the door off the hinges.
They
I don't know
do.
what happens in the men's room on other nights.
Yeah,
but they take the door off.
They do take the.
Yeah.
And then not only did they take
They don't
the
want
doors
people
off,
shitting in their bathroom.
not only did they take the doors off the hinges, but then they took the bathroom doors the bathroom door stalls off the hinges.
Wow.
So now there's no privacy. And I had to go on stage. Now, when I first started doing comedy, before I would go on stage, for some reason I'd have to take a shit before I went on
Yeah,
stage.
that's every single one of us.
And it's like, I think it's your nerves. I
always
don't know
I
what
wasn't
it
really a
is.
shitty person. I wasn't really.
Yeah,
But
get
I would
the-
have
I
to
get the
shit.
comments.
I would have to shit before I go on stage, right? But I would always, as soon as I hit the club, it would happen to me, and I never shit in clubs. I never shit in clubs because I have like a fear that someone from the audience is gonna see me, and when
your
I go on
shoes.
stage, they're gonna
Those
be
are
like,
the
"Yo,
shoes I saw."
that's the guy that was shitting in the bathroom." So the bathroom had no stalls, so I took my jacket and I tied it on one end, and I tied it on the other.
Smart.
And then for some reason, all these women came into the bathroom.
The men's bathroom?
Yeah, you know how women like.
That bathroom's crowded. I got to
Yeah, and they was like, "Oh my God, is he shitting where everybody could see?"
You had to go perform?
8-ball jacket
I
and
be
shit.
going perform my left.
Oh, God.
They got an 8-ball jacket on. Came back in the club like 8-ball jacket.
Second shit story. The club I was performing at, the bathroom was really, really close to the bar. Not doing it. So I left the club and I found a laundromat. And I went inside the laundromat, asked to use their bathroom. There was no worker there. I don't know why there was no worker. It's like 11 p.m. This is a 24-hour laundromat. No work inside. And there was clothes going. So I go in the back. I take a shit. And I come out, open up the dryer, and I take someone's towel out, and I wipe my ass and put it back in the dryer.
Whoa.
And went back to the show. And
That's also a charge, bro.
Yeah.
You don't give cut that out. Cut that part.
Yeah. Edit.
You'll get locked up for that kind of thing, bro. That's gotta be some kind of charge.
So we have a lot of great comedy bomb stories, but we also have some great life bombs. You guys in particular, you guys have been rocking for a long time.
My best friend
together.
for a long time.
You guys have been a duo for a minute, man.
My nigga, love
Yeah,
Joe.
you
I didn't see Joe in a minute either. That's like
good
we
seeing
still
you.
call each other all the time. Even during the pandemic, we call each other.
Cool,
Laugh,
check 'em
be
out.
laughing. If I
guys-
call Joe, I come at him sideways. I always come at Joe sideways with some bullshit. Like, hey, bitches, Joe. I was like,
Yo, I was having a stroke. I thought I was having a stroke during the pandemic. I thought I was having a stroke
was
during the
having a
pandemic. And I was like, oh, help me. He's like, I'm going to call you right back.
He call you.
Nah, he actually
Yo, you
helped
still
me.
there?
He hooked me up
no,
with
that's
a-
my boy.
He hooked me up with
Yo, I come at Joe all the time. I call Joe the first minute of me call him is me
just
coming at
dissing
him.
each other, just-
I mean, it's me dissing him about some shit for
You know
no
what?
reason.
You said us coming at each other. No, it's just you coming at me and me going, really? Oh, really?
He laughing because it be funny. It be so
It'd
funny.
be funny shit as hell.
It be just funny shit.
You know what I love about y'all and like the our crew, whatever. I could not see y'all for months. Even I hadn't seen you. I
been a
saw
long
you last November. It was
We did a
for the
show.
in Long Island.
We had a good time.
Yeah, great time. But I hadn't seen you in like 2 years.
Yeah.
And the second I saw you,
It's regular.
It's like we never. Same
But
thing.
that's when you real niggas, you can
same
always,
thing with a smooth ass.
Yo, Dave, last time I saw you, I was at we went to a bachelor party in the city on 50 Street, somewhere in the city.
Dave
And
gets.
Yo, we was
fucking
at this
going.
bachelor party, and the stripper they put a balloon. She put a balloon in her.
Do you remember this?
Oh,
you remember
shit.
this?
Yeah. Oh,
remember
my
that?
God.
Joe was
You know,
probably.
yeah.
I mean, Dave was
Yeah,
probably.
You
been,
was there
Dave,
too.
Dave gets.
We all
I was
went.
there?
Yeah, we all went. And guess what? I ended up in a relationship with the stripper. That
Oh
did
my
that.
god,
Relation. Whoa! You can't just bypass that.
savage.
Hold on, real quick. I was there.
No.
Oh, he wasn't there.
I don't recall.
Who was there? How did you end up there?
I don't know, but I know we met here. We met up, and then we
Wait,
went
I
to,
think I do remember.
yeah, we went to a bachelor party.
Jimmy was there, right?
Yeah, went to a bachelor
I
party.
think
They
I
had-
remember a balloon
They had
and
two
the
strippers.
JJ.
She put the balloon and it disappeared all the way down.
I
and
remember
it came
Corona
back out. I was like,
bottles.
oh.
A wild. It was a
You
wild
remember the
chick.
Corona bottles?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Is that
Yeah,
That
the
was
Corona
crazy.
bottles. It was a crazy
wait.
night.
Is that some? There was some girl that you had. That's a different one. You brought her to Sin City to do the
Yeah.
contest.
No, that was different. That was
And
different.
then she got wild. You
And-
never
and we got
talked to
kicked
her
out.
again. You
Yeah, I know
got kicked out.
She got us kicked out. And then you
Yeah.
ended up talking to her.
And then I saw her on the corner one day, and I was like, "Yo, ain't you the girl that?"
Yo,
And she was like, "Yeah, but we can kick it."
life bomb. See, me and Joe got mad life bombs together.
Yeah.
So We got about twins.
Well, that's what I wanted to get. I don't know if you guys want to get into
I'm good,
your
but
past. Joe, you good? I don't want to
I'm
bring
good.
up a Me Too case.
Just
and
these
no shit
stories
like
make
that.
me angry. So
Because this Joe was. No, what happened? I'll tell you why.
this is life bomb.
I'll tell you why, right?
Joe did. Is this
Like
what
when,
Joe
when,
took
when
out?
I when Joe was when I lived with Joe, I stayed on Joe's futon, right? And Joe lived in like a studio apartment, like one big ass bedroom and a little hallway to the kitchen. So it was only I lived with Joe, but I laid on his futon right by his door to his bedroom, right? And the bedroom was the majority of the apartment.
It wasn't a door. We had a sheet.
It's a
over-
sheet. So I was down and out in life. I was
homeless.
I was homeless. I ain't had shit. I just was funny, and I was going through so much shit in my life, right? And Joe always been that nigga. He just always get bitches and for women. He was all types of. If I could ban your podcast, like but they always get a lot of beautiful women, all types of women, ugly, beautiful, luxurious, all kinds. So Joe was like always getting the best chicks,
AKA fat.
always getting like mad chicks, and he would just be busting their ass right in front of me, kind of, because it was no doorway.
Studio
We had a
apartment.
sheet separating.
He would hang sheets on the threshold, but sheets don't block anything.
They don't block sound. You just can't see what's going on.
I would say both you guys are quite the ladies, man. Don't act like you probably wasn't
Yeah,
doing it.
I definitely was home, but Joe will fuck the chicks, right? He'd be like, yo, say Omar's name. He was,
On some asshole
yo,
shit.
like he just say Omar's name, and they was, oh, Omar, and I'm like, fuck, and I'm hearing them. I hear, and I hated Joe for a while. That's my
Omar,
guy.
you see, Omar crashed with me a few times too. He didn't live with me, but he was like a frequent guest. I remember you being like, not to say Dino's name, but like, yo, you want me to see if she wants to fuck you too? What is? I never was like, you're like, what is happening?
I was a beast.
Yo, we was
Bitches would love y'all. The girls would love y'all so much. It was
Yo,
like,
and
yo, fuck my boy.
Just to let you know, we was not using our comedy to get these girls.
No, they was just like
Who cares?
No, we just us
It
being
was just
fun,
us being fun and-
people. Yo.
I don't even
So
care
hold
what
on,
you
hear me
do,
out.
man.
So Joe went to jail. I said, Joe, when you come back from jail, I'm gonna be alright. I said, Joe, because when Joe left for jail, I was still like, by him, I've been homeless.
He was homeless, and being that I didn't leave him the apartment, he was really.
I had fire to my ass. So I said, bro, when you come back, bro, I'm gonna be you on watch. I'm gonna be lit. And Joe said, all right, and you came back, I was lit. I had my
You were living with Trev, right? When I met you, you were living with Trev.
no,
I
Trev,
think.
I got Trev.
No. You had
after
your
he did
own
all his-
spot.
No,
right?
Trev, I got Trev's apartment there. I lived in his room in the Bronx, and I got Trev because Trev was
Gotcha.
like, I got Trev a room in my area.
Shout out to Trev.
Shout out to Trev. So when he came back, we was in jail for like a year and some change, right? A year. By the time he came back in that year, I got an apartment, right? I got my Lexus. I was had rooms everywhere. I was on
transformation.
So now I've been getting chicks, but now it just was it like went 4 or 5 fold. But now I had to pay him back for all the times he was
Right,
getting
that
chicks.
I was up.
and then he's abusing me.
Now I'm down because I
So
just got home.
I recall a story that I've been told to me several times by both of you guys
The
individually.
threesome or the twins?
It was when
Or
either
Boston.
maybe it's both. It was when you had your apartment a few blocks away from me. You got the fresh, brand new apartment, and I don't want to tell the story, but I'll start the story. You had some chicks coming through to hang with you, and this is a girl you were smashing or whatever,
All right.
and she brought a friend. You're in the room with the broad and doing your thing, and Joe Show hears you in there rocking out.
No, you confusing it.
That's the twin story.
That's a twin.
Oh, okay.
No, come on.
Well, I don't know which story.
The one where I'm
Where I opened the door and was like, okay, so I'm gonna fast forward this story to
Yeah.
the funny part.
And then Joe Show was basically like, all right,
he
he's
fucking-
in there rocking. I was like, what's the good? Okay, go ahead.
So basically, I went all the way to Harlem. I went all the way to Long Island to pick up these twins. For some reason, we was always getting twins.
got twins.
Yeah, we was hanging out with twins so many. Imagine
That's
having
what's
your
up.
best friend and y'all just meeting twins everywhere
That's
y'all
what's
go.
up.
Randomly, all the time. So now we got twins. They live in Long Island. Go get the twins and bring
Joe
them back.
drove all the way out there.
Twin
came all the
fuckers.
way to Harlem. So
Bring
it
them
was,
all the way back to
it,
Harlem.
it was
I gotta
Joe's.
entertain them.
It was Joe's thing. Like Joe.
Once again, you set up the Maryland show.
Yeah, I set this
set
up,
it up.
right? And, I said, yeah, I got a friend for y'all, you know what I'm saying, da-da-da-da, right? So we get a rental. We go all the way back up to Harlem, like an hour plus drive. Like, they deep in Long Island. You know how deep Long Island is.
yeah.
We get back to Harlem, can't find this guy anywhere. He's not picking up his phone. So now I got
Almost good for disappearing, bro.
He's good for disappearing. So we had his new place, right, in Harlem. And I'm just like, yo, they're like, where's this guy? And I'm like, I don't know, but this is his picture on MySpace.
Oh, my God.
They're like, yo, you tricked us. And I'm like, no, I promise you.
So they hadn't met. You met
They
the
never
girl.
met. Oh, I met the girls, and I
okay.
told them I had a friend. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know how you big up your friend and you show them the picture of your friend. You're like, look, he's
It's a
cool, man.
MySpace.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was, but so
Probably was.
It probably wasn't. It's probably Facebook. Anyway, make a long story short, I had to go entertain them now. I had to go get them food. Now they're tripping. They're like, yo, this is some bullshit. You got us out here. There's nobody. There's no friend. What kind of lie is this? And I'm like, I promise you, it's a friend. Yo, where are you, man? Where are you?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm coming. And I'm like, man, you over there fucking somebody, right? And he's like, yeah. So now he meets us, lets us into the crib, and I'm tight because they've been harassing me the whole ride, and now the whole time I'm waiting for him. Now I'm heated. Now I'm just like grumpy, like, and he comes in drunk, opens the door, fun, like just a ball of energy. And he gets in the crib, turns on some Trey song, and he sings Trey song.
Trey song.
He starts singing Trey song, right? And the one
You
girl,
think I invented sex?
you think I invented sex? So then I'm like just sitting there with the sour
Oh, you used
face.
to do the Chris Brown dance?
Yo, hell, that's my
God.
shit back in
That
the
was
day.
your killer. Go
And he
ahead.
comes in drinking and starts singing the song. Within 5 minutes, takes one of the twins and it's like, come here, right? And she's like, they go to their room. They go to his room. Boom, door closed. Now I'm sitting there with the other one. And I'm like, so you think I invited sex? She's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, nothing. You know, so then, boom, we hear smacking, ass smacking.
Cheeks smashing.
Cheeks getting smashed.
Cheeks clapping.
Cheeks clap.
Yeah, and
You
it
know
was
what
the
I'm saying?
girl spanking
Loud.
Omar.
You know what I'm saying?
Omar on all fours.
So I'm like, oh, hell no. So then I try to, make my move on shorty. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, let's go. She like, nah, I ain't like that. She like, what are you doing? I'm like, come on, your sister in there fucking. She like, no, she not. I'm like, yes, she is. And I'm like this, and you, and I'm like, come on. So she's like, no, she not. And I said, come here. I take her hand, I open the door, clapping cheeks. And this nigga
Omar
turns
on
around.
all fours.
What the fuck you doing? Close the door.
Yes.
Yo, the best stories of all time with Joe is
But didn't that ruin for you? And she was like, I'm out of here.
No, you confusing two stories.
But just to tie up the twin story is Joe Show came in, saw you.
He told me
You closed the door. Joe finished up. The girl did not want to give you no buns,
Yeah,
and
she
you
was
said,
like,
"Get your
I'm
ass
not
home your
I'm
own
not
way."
like her, so I left them there.
Left
And
them in Harlem.
right.
Yeah.
So he left them with you.
Yeah, with me.
What did you do?
I just once up with me, once up on the couch. I tried to get both.
She
of them.
wasn't lying. She really wasn't like
was
that.
like that.
It's like he
So
knew.
I mean,
got lucky.
so they just went home the next day.
Yeah, in the morning. I said, yeah. Good
Yeah,
luck.
it's
Now-
he knew.
The story that I was mixing up, which
So this is right here. It's the best story of my life, actually. It's a story where so I had this chick, right? I had this chick. We was experimenting and having threesomes and shit. So one day I'm in the
guys, girls,
Humble brag.
animals,
no guy.
experiment.
I'm the only
baby.
guy.
Yeah.
So
Stupid.
so more or less, like, so one day I'm in the crib and shit. She like, yo, it's me and three of my homegirls, me and two other homegirls. We at Sin City. We having a good time. We want to see you after the show is over. After the night, we're gonna have a foursome, like you and us three. I'm like,
3.
yeah. I'm like, bet.
Omar, man.
It's like, yo, I'm like, bet. Like, let's do it. So now I'm in the crib just waiting for them to call me to go and handle my business. So I get a phone call maybe like an hour later, like, yo, we had an argument with one of the chicks. We're not really feeling her. So like, can you do me a favor and get a guy for that friend and me and my girl and get somebody for my friend. I was like, cool. So I called my man. I called Joe Show.
Joe
Said,
Sheezy.
Joe, I'm giving you the assist right now. All you gotta do is come here. You got pussy right lined up, right? Cool. So Joe comes. I think he was somewhere downtown. Come up. I think Joe was totally broke at the time. Well, he had not a lot of money. I said, bro, listen, bro, I got us, bro. I got the chicks, got the money. I'm gonna buy some dick pills for me and you.
Well, it's a threesome.
Yeah, so I said, yo, we go to the store, we buy dick pills and bananas.
Banana.
Bananas are for the threesome.
The funny thing is, I remember the sex pill too. It was Vim 100.
Yeah, Vim 100. Yeah, I am.
Gas
100.
station pills.
Or it could be 1,000. It was up there.
Vim 1000, some shit. Like that.
Those things work?
Yeah.
was
Listen,
stupid. We was young and stupid.
We buy the dick pills, and I buy 2 bananas. I heard you need potassium. so
To make it work.
to make it work. So,
You gotta activate it.
The potassium kicks in the fucking.
so we buy the dick pills, and Jimmy hop in the cab to the crib, right? We all hype and shit. We get to the crib. It's 3 girls, me and Joe. It's a pool table in the Bronx. And it was a nice little vibe and shit. We talking and playing around. They drunk already, so they already ready. They ready to fuck. They're not trying to. Ain't nothing you gotta do. So I grab my 2 chicks and I go to the back and we start handling our business. And Joe is in the front with the chick. So I'm in there having a good ass time, right? I'm handling my business. I guess the chick said, "Nah, I ain't fucking you, Joe. I'm sorry, I'm not fucking you, Joe." So while I'm fucking these chicks, I'm going in. So I'm like the door is to my back, and the girl's in front of me, like so they can't see the back of me. So the door opens up. I see the light. I turn around. Joe's like trying to creep in. So I'm like, "Yo, fuck you doing here?" I said, like, real like, "Joe, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here, Joe." That way they won't see it or hear it or get rattled, right? So Joe leaves, and now I'm back to my thing, Maybe like 20 minutes.
Gas station dick pill working
Yeah, I'm in it. I'm going hard, right?
simultaneously with the banana.
Everything's working, right? And this nigga, he come back in maybe 30 minutes later.
30 minutes? God damn, that gas station pill was
He
working.
came for a minute. He came in like, it took a little
It
while.
probably was 2 minutes.
He came back,
30
bro.
minutes.
Came back butt naked.
Yo.
But bro, I didn't see him though. So like, the door.
Oh, smooth ass.
Yo, so I'm in this shit, right? And I think by the time I caught it, Joe's already shot by side. By the time I caught it, Joe's already like kind of right, almost there.
And Joe, and not for nothing, Joe's dark.
I didn't see this nigga. Yo, so Joe just like sneaks past me,
Oh, God.
butt naked, right? And the girls, I think I had one girl talking about the other girl, and they both aiming this, they both facing this right here, this way. So one girl on like laying on her back. Joe puts his dick in the girl's hand. the girl like, and grabs Joe's dick. And she's like, "Oh, hell no. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, no. We're not doing this. We're not doing this shit. We're not doing this shit." And the girls get up and shit. It's like, "Oh, fuck out of here, Omar. Get your fucking friend. Oh, no." Turn the light on and shit. And they both leave the room naked and shit, right?
Man.
So now me and Joe's in the room naked. And I'm fucking pissed.
Arguing butt ass naked.
I'm like,
Nigga wanted to kill me.
I'm like, "Fuck you doing, yo?" I'm fucking holding my dick,
That's the story I wanted.
pulling my dick.
Nah, the part that you don't know is that the girl that they gave me with was completely angry. She was angry the whole night.
They had a fight. They had a fight.
Why was she still with him?
We in the kitchen talking, and I'm like, "Yo, you know what they doing in the room over there, right?" She's like,
The same line.
same shit.
Before it didn't work.
I don't care what they doing. I ain't with that shit. I'm like, "Come on, man." And she's like, "I'm a lesbian." I'm like, "Come on, man." She's like, "I'm on my period." I'm like, "Come on, man."
I also eat it.
I said, I tried everything. Let me give you a massage, man. She's like, "Don't touch me." You know what I'm saying? So everything I said, she had something to say, and I had a rebuttal for. And then, so I was like, "They in there fucking." She like, "No, they not." And I said, "Come on, I promise you they are." So I took their hand. Well, out in my head, I thought that showing a girl was happening.
Okay, I'm with it
That's
now.
what they're
now.
doing.
Yeah.
I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like my stupid ass.
Oh
out
my
there,
God,
right?
man.
So usually my go-to game would be to pull
Put
my
your
dick
dick
out.
out. Put your dick out.
Pull my dick out was my
Joe
game.
is her habitual.
This is before the Me
Joe is
Too.
a habitual.
Dick puller out of
Dick
her.
puller out
This
of
was
her.
the days that you could do
Habitual.
that and not catch a charge. You know what I'm saying? You do that now, you
God.
gonna catch a charge. So I used to pull my dick out. You know what I'm saying? That was my thing. I don't care where we
My God.
were.
Mad times, yo.
It'd be chicks and I'd be like, yeah.
Joe, put your dick away, bro.
Joe, pull your dick away. I'm like, yo, they want
Yo,
it.
I've heard that story so many times. I have friends that they're like, yo, chick got out and went to the deli, came out, had my dick out, yo. And I was like, that worked? And they were like, yo, she grabbed it and started.
Sometimes it works.
I'm like, yo,
I'll be
how
honest
is
with
that
you,
a thing,
it's
bro?
never worked for me. It's never worked for me.
At least you honest.
Why you
good,
keep
bro.
on doing it then?
Because it was
for
like
decades.
Listen, okay, fine. It didn't work. So I tried everything with her, and then like I tried reasoning, and I pulled her. I said, "Come look." So then we cracked the door open to the bedroom. It was dark. It was just moonlight coming in, right? And like I showed her, and then she's looking, and we're both looking. We're watching this shit. And this shit is exciting. You know what I'm saying?
It's a movie.
Seriously, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? But the two girls can't see. And then with me and the girls watching for a while, and while we're watching,
Now you're bonding.
No, like I'll just picture two heads sticking in the doorway, right? So I was like, we're bonding.
You're like this. You're
You know
like.
what I'm saying? So I went like this. I went like this on her hand. And I was like, see? And she's like, yeah, get off of me. And I was like, come on, man, they doing it. And that's when old heard us, and he turned around. He's like, yo, get out of here. Get out of here. But he wasn't making noise. He was just gesturing. But I know he was saying, get out of here. So just imagine he's naked going like this, and he's going like this.
Girl's like, oh, man, you killing it.
The one foot that had the sock on, he was kicking like,
Oh, my God.
get out of here.
One sock on?
Yeah. So then, boom, the door closes, and we go back to the kitchen. And I'm like, man, I told you, man. And she was like, it don't matter what they doing. I ain't doing shit. I ain't like that. And I'm like, come on, man. I took a sex pill. My dick hard as a motherfucker.
Oh, God.
You ain't fucking tell that to another sucker. But I'm just like, yo, come on. She's like denying me, and I'm just like, fuck. So she said, man, if you want it so bad, go in there with them. I was like,
Genius.
Yo, you a genius.
Light bulb.
I was like, yo, Ma, you mad smart. And she was like, see? And she was like, but you can't go out, you can't go in there fully dressed. You gotta get naked. I was like,
And that's your best friend. She just wants you out of her face.
Bro, she gassed me, son. And I was like, yo, you 100% right. She helped me take my clothes
mad
off.
at this nigga,
She helped me take my clothes
Yo,
off.
bro, we
I
was
give a
Hold on, let me
pound.
get your shit.
Hold on. I give a pound. I was like, yo, you smart. It's two of them in there. They won't mind. She was like, they're not going to mind.
Oh, my
That's
God.
what they do.
Yo, when I tell you, yo,
God.
me and her wasn't friends for like 3 months. Remember that shit? I was talking for 3 months.
Son, so
I remember you being like,
This
you
shit was
telling me
like-
like, this
This was
motherfucker
like
Joe
Mission
show.
Impossible, son. The
Blah, blah,
door
blah.
open. And
That's why I know the story. So
it's dark. It's dark in there, so you just see moonlight. So you just see he got them in like a ass sandwich. Like
Yeah.
one girl on top, like booty and then booty. You know what I'm saying? Like going down, going up, going
Oh,
elevator go up, elevator go down.
Movie.
So now
Movie.
they switch. So now I'm tippy toeing. You know what I'm
I didn't
saying?
catch this
And I'm
nigga
like,
in time.
but every time I'm tippy toeing, I hear did it. And I felt good, man. I started having some drinks. And then, man, it was like a big ass room. I finally got up to where they were. And I was like, yeah. And he was like this. He was like, he saw me.
It was too late.
And it was too late. I was already in there. He was like, he made this like look on his face like, nigga, no. And I was like, yeah. So I put my dick in the girl hand. And like, she was like, you know, like this. Nah, she felt it and she started flipping. And she was like, nah, I'm not with this shit.
We argued
And
for
she
5
left the
minutes.
room. And now we standing there like, and then I'm just like, looking at me and I'm looking at him. And he got this look like, I should shoot you.
I want to shoot this nigga,
And then
bro.
I was like, after everything was done, I was like, could you buy me a
I had to buy a sandwich.
Could you buy me a sandwich in the store?
I had to buy a sandwich.
I was mad hungry.
Oh,
'cause
my
the sex
God,
pills
man.
made you hungry. So I was like, could you buy me a sandwich?
Remember second time we had sex pills again?
sex pills.
Cause that's our thing. We had
We had to get gas station sex pills.
we doing wild shit all the time. We just doing wild shit.
Wild boys, man.
Joe can no lie. I love chatting with Joe. We doing shows because Joe can like. So like even though I'm at
Joe will get broad.
Joe get bras like no lie. Like I'm outgoing too, but Joe I'm not gonna go out and get the chicks. Once they here, I can fuck with them, but I'm not gonna be like, yo, what's going on? Want to chill with us in my party, my section?
Back then I had all
Joe,
the G in the world.
Joe got all the
he
G.
did,
Joe,
man.
Joe bringing 8 chicks to your side. Like I'm like, how you get
You
8
have
chicks?
mad miscellaneous bros.
Mad,
I know you,
always.
man. Yo, you would get their cars. You would live with
Oh
them.
wait, Joe's a guy.
Yeah.
You live with him.
Yeah, for real,
Yo,
man.
Joe's that guy. So one time, Joe had bagged these chicks from Boston. Yeah, it made it was 3 chicks from Boston. Once again, Joe picked them up from Long Island, some shit. So Joe was driving, right, and it was he was driving. He had one chick in the passenger seat.
Mind you, all these stories with Joe driving, he has no car.
Nah, son, we
I knew
would
what
rent a
that was.
car.
I knew what that was. I can say it.
We would just rent a car and it would
Whatever.
just be like.
That's what I'm saying. You would just have a car somehow.
Yeah, we would just rent a car and it would just be like, boom, it's on. So
We had a car, right? So then it was one chick I'm in the backseat with 2 chicks or a chick on each side of me. So Joe's driving and the chick started like taking time giving me head while we driving. Right?
Jesus,
hold on, nah, I don't think y'all
man.
understand what he's saying. We had 2 chicks, 2 guys, 2 chicks.
No,
Why the 2
three.
chicks?
No, three. It was 2 in the front, 1 in the. Remember, it was 3 of them.
No, the third one was back at the hotel. Here's what happened.
No, it was 4 of them. No, it was 2 chicks, and it was one. I'm telling you, it was 3.
These guys.
It was 3 chicks in the car with us,
chick
and 1 in the
stories
hotel. That was the Spanish chick.
That's
So-
how he remembers it. I'm gonna tell you what happened. It was 2 chicks, 1 in the front, 1 in the back, right? And the one, she's like, I'm tired. I want to go in the back and hang out with them in the back.
I
So I'm
wanna
like-
go
I'm
hang
like,
out
Why
in
would you
the
go in the
back?
back and hang out? Stay up here with me and drive.
Ever heard of Roadhead, bitch?
Right. So they lead the chick in the passenger seat
might- you
goes
might
in
be
the
right.
back.
You might be right. You might
So
be right.
so now he has 2 chicks and I'm driving and I'm looking through the rearview mirror.
The
I'm
worst.
like this and I'm like,
And
their heads are gone.
they're taking turns.
Their heads are
giving me
going and he
head.
like
Yo.
this and he like this.
Why that happened to me with this guy? In Connecticut,
with Chris
I'm
Clark?
driving home from
Was
Connecticut.
Chris Clark?
That's when I had my truck. I had my Tahoe at the time, and this guy's in the back, fucking getting head in my truck. Like I'm his fucking
and that was,
driver.
that was Chris Clark's bitch from his birthday show. so now
Yo,
these chicks
man,
are-
this guy's the
This is
fucking
horrible.
habitual head getter.
These bitches give me a head right in the back. And Joe was driving a car,
Looking in the
at me.
rearview mirror.
We like this job like driving a car.
I'm like,
But
what the fuck?
yo, bro, making mad eye contact with me like
Yeah, that's amazing, man. Getting the 2.
they go back and forth and shit. I'm like, Joe, like, yo,
So I'm
Never
like,
in my life would
yo,
I
son.
Dino, we say, he's like,
Son,
yo,
I'm like, yo, son, how
you want to drive, Omar?
I'm driving all night. You want to drive
I'm like,
now?
no.
Oh
He's
my
like, no,
god.
I'm having a good time.
You want to switch? I'm like,
The
no.
funny thing is, and then we took, before everything, we took sex pills.
We did that time.
Sex
And it said 30 minutes, right?
We
For it
was
to
like,
work.
you like work
It
yet?
said 30 minutes for it to work, and then we would be checking.
Like, you work yet?
Watch.
I like,
Did
work
it
yet, bro?
He was like,
I was like, good, I'm good.
Oh,
meanwhile,
God.
I'm driving the car with a hard ass dick, like.
But he like this. Yo, you want to drive?
Oh my god.
I was so mad, man. Well, anybody would be mad.
That's a great story, man.
Let's have PTSD from
That's a
all
great
these.
story.
Bro,
Nah, he got me mad times though, bro.
Bro, it's payback for every. When I had my own spot and I was on
He's
top,
wilding out, bro.
I basically was wilding out. You know, when you're young
He's
like
wilding
that, I
out,
was like
bro.
early
No
22, you
respect
have
for
your
me.
first
Yeah.
crib.
Yeah, yeah.
I got
That was
it
karma.
just popped to my head. This is quick because when we stated before, Omar is the ladies' man, but he gets them from 0 to 10,
I don't care.
right? And so 0 to 10 in looks and also scale,
Yeah.
right? So
I'm
one
about
time,
chemistry. I'm not about all the other
yeah,
fuck.
one time, R.I.P. Todd Lynn, man, my guy.
Oh, what happened?
When Todd was crashing me, Todd was sick, but you know he wasn't always sick. Sometimes he felt good. So we took a walk one time, and like, oh yeah, Omar lived right there. So
think I remember this
we
shit.
popped up on you.
think
We
I-
just like, yo, what up? Oh, so you let us in, but you was being mad brief with us. Like, all right, yeah,
All right, now, goodbye.
I gotta go, man. Yeah, no, I'm about to have a business meeting. A business meeting, right?
remember this shit. I remember
And
this
then he's like, yeah, nah, my new agent coming over, my new manager, someone was gonna manage me, and shit, right? And we're like, me and Tyler, like, all right, whatever. So like, but so she showed up while we was there,
Yeah, I was.
and
One thing about guys,
yo, so basically. We didn't know we were doing this, like pop, fucking and shit. Wait, we weren't fucking anything.
No,
he
you can't-
didn't
yeah.
want us
one
to
thing I
see.
know
Yeah, I ain't
about
want to
guys is that when you have a girl or you tell them to leave, you're about to have a girl over, the guys will always hang around to
Just
see
see the
what
girl.
girls
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
You got
They
to
be
be girl.
dragging their feet to leave.
I wasn't doing. Maybe Todd was doing that because maybe Todd knew because Todd was also that type of guy.
Yeah, he is. Hell
so
yeah.
Todd probably peeped the scene and was like, "Oh no, we waiting." Todd was a dirtbag, and sure enough, the doorbell rings. Oh, you see? Oh, like fuck. Yo,
This monstrosity
yo,
was
the
at
door
the
opens and you can't see outside. She took up the whole door space.
She had to bend down to get inside. She was like,
Yo, me and Todd laughed all the way home, man. One of the best laughs I had. Yo, you probably bought Todd another 6 months of life. Because laughter is medicine.
Laughter's medicine.
And we laughed all the way to the crib like that grime fucking shady motherfucker, man. That's so funny, man. And look, girl was pretty as fuck, but she was a big she was big. Son.
No, the big ones just always show the most.
I mean, listen,
love.
they big girls.
listen,
most
yeah,
love.
they'll do that. I hate that shit, man. You be like, yo, can y'all, I got somebody coming over. Y'all can leave before she get here. They be like, all right.
You're not gonna leave.
Start a whole new conversation. They waiting to see what she looked like.
And then speaking of getting drunk, well, we didn't even talk about it. Your birthday, Omar used to crash with me a lot too when I was in
lot.
Brooklyn. My crib has always been Hotel Rwanda for comedians.
Wanda, that's a bad fucking.
It's a bad reference. It's a famous
Who's
hotel.
dying
Yeah,
at
whatever.
the crib?
Well,
Who's getting massacred?
well, babies was dying.
Yeah.
A lot of babies died.
And no lie, bro. That's probably another one of my best stories of my life was that night. That was
So
a good- that was a
several
good-
nights would get bent, end up in
Always
my
get
crib.
bent. Always get bent.
But one particular night was your birthday. Man, I think maybe like your 30th or something like that.
Nah,
But you was, I don't know. But
Like
it was your
20
birthday.
something, yeah.
And y'all went out to the club. I came with you, but it was all your people.
from my
all
basketball team.
all your basketball team, your Harlem people, whoever it was.
No, mainly my college basketball team.
Okay.
Bunch of 6'8" niggas.
Yeah. So we at the club, Lower East Side, I remember. And
Dino don't drink.
I don't
Yeah.
drink.
I drink everything.
Omar got so, but didn't you had more fake? You had a wild fake jewelry on.
No.
I remember you had went and bought a
All
fake
these
chain.
stories throwing wild things.
Listen, we live. I mean, maybe it was silver. You had like a chain.
No,
you had
no.
bought a chain.
No, I didn't have a chain. What I had was.
Oh, you bought a chain one time.
No, it wasn't that time though. No, I
This is
had
probably the time
no.
that his shit got.
I think he had no shirt on.
No.
This is when he had jewelry before it got stolen.
So what happened was, I had this outfit on for my birthday. It was a nice button-up shirt with a vest. It had some shades on, and it had a nice outfit for my birthday.
Birthday
I
outfit.
had a birthday
that era.
outfit.
Fresh to
And
death.
all I know that as the night went on, I lost a piece of clothing throughout the night. So and I had a picture somewhere this night. You see me when the night first started, all my clothes. Then you see me in the middle of the dance floor with a tank top and a vest on, with no hat, like And then I just remember like partying, and I remember them kicking me out the club. I remember Dino had my back like, yo,
Yeah.
I got this nigga.
But here's the thing. You two, like most drunk dudes, but you two, both of y'all,
Yeah.
there's the point where it's like, it's like annoying.
I get
Now
it.
you're like, I'm
You
your
don't drink, you don't
babysitter.
understand,
it's super
bro.
nice. Like, let's go. Like,
Yo, Dave, he don't drink,
Now,
bro.
mind
He
you, mind
always
you-
want to go,
mind
bro.
You don't get it.
Mind you, about
You want to
6'3",
keep drinking?
right?
Yeah.
He becomes. If you 6'3", 200, you become 6'3", 600.
Hold on.
That's like dead
But
weight.
no, what-
I literally had to carry him to the car,
He did.
bro.
I don't lie, but you know what? Like Dino drink with Dino, like drink with your fucking auntie. Dino's like, yo, another drink again? Oh my God, you'll keep on drinking.
There's some people that you don't get drunk around. I got drunk around Dino,
You can't get
right?
not him.
And Dino will shame you for being drunk.
He really would, yo.
He'll look at you like, look at you, man.
You're throwing your life away.
Look at you, man. I hate you. I hate when you get like this, man.
Because I do.
Matter of fact, one time, Dino actually like kind of helped my career out because of that. One time, I think he told Capone on me, like, yo, Omar's getting really drunk sometimes. He got
Yo, you was wildin', bro. You was wildin'.
He got a problem. He's passing
Didn't you
out.
get some shit like you
got mad.
kind of got like jumped or something?
That wasn't drinking. That was
Okay.
But I was drinking though. I
Of
was
course,
drinking.
you
Yeah,
told me you was so bad. That's
Yeah.
why they got the jump.
No,
on
no.
you.
I think they drugged me, but hey,
Well, you could have, but whatever the reason was, you wasn't on point.
Alcohol was something to do with that.
Exactly.
One. So
I think that's probably what I was like, yo, listen, that's it. Like,
Yeah.
yo, Cap, something
that
happened.
was, but that was that one. But nah, I could joke after the show.
I never saw you
I never get
be affected by it on
Never.
stage.
So what
It was
happened
after you drink?
Well, what
after.
happens is I used to get drunk all the time, and Dino was always like the nigga who didn't drink. So I know he was gonna be right minded, and my family, so we can get drunk, and I know he's my eyes when I'm done. So, and I was young and stupid. And then be going somewhere, I'm like enjoying this fucking stardom and shit and fame and all the little local celebrity shit.
Yeah.
So I'm getting wasted everywhere I go, and I'm passing out sometimes at ski trips and shit. And one time we had a meeting at our little Capone meeting and shit. And I guess Capone, that was the topic. Omar's drinking. Like, Omar's like,
Today we're talking about Omar's
Omar's drinking. And how bad it is. And he was like, Omar, you can't, like, Dino's saying more or less that you can't be, like, you get out here drinking a lot and you're wilding the fuck out. And that's not how you got to carry yourself as a comedian and as a professional. I remember that I was mad, like, yo, you fucking bitch.
I mean, it wasn't like that. I'm saying how I felt, bro. It was like me confiding to Capone, not saying that he was going to bring it up.
But I felt like he snitched on me, like, like the dad. Like, yo, how you going to tell him not fucking drinking? And I was like, fucking.
Probably because the day before, you probably fucking annoyed me. Yeah. And I was like, yo, Sky Omar, man, so we got to help
I remember
him.
we had a meeting about my drinking and shit, like, yo, you wilding, bro. And, like, you're out of control. Like, I was a
You did have a rep for wilding.
I had a rep for drinking and shit and wild passing out. But I remember that moment was like Omar, like they sat down like, yo, Omar, you a professional comedian, bro. Like,
and you fucking
see
talented.
You can't be doing this. And at the time, I was passing out all over the place. I go to ski trips and pass out, and that kind of changed my perception on drinking and wilding out. I still drink to this day, but I don't. Now I'm more aware of like, all right, you had enough. Nigga.
I haven't seen you. Mind we ain't been kicking it and like that the way you used to, but I haven't seen you like that. In a while.
I have that day kind of changed my life. That went when I got hit in the head with the gun. The gun helped me too.
Gun will change your life.
The gun, like, let me stop drinking.
Yeah, I got pistol whipped back in college one time.
You did?
Hold on. What's the gun story?
I got robbed.
Okay.
In Queens, right?
For that fake watch I brought. Yeah, the fake watch was it was a good fake. No, it wasn't really a fake watch. It was just a watch you bought. And like at the time,
Bust down?
Had the fake ice.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like a fake watch. It was like a watch you bought. It was like a watch you bought from the store. It wasn't like it's a fake gold watch. It's like a watch you bought that looked dope. It had like yellow diamonds, white diamonds, and blue diamonds. It was like in the light, it was fucking blinging. She cost like $300.
Oh, they saw you a mile away. They was like, we gonna get him.
So what happened was I was in Queens at a spot like that Omar come through. You
thought that Asian chick set you.
Always happens in Queens, yo.
It's in Queens.
Yo, Asians, man, Corona now this.
Asians.
So we love
Queens,
you.
yo.
We love you, Asians. I remember that chick.
So what happened was they invited me out to the spot and they was like on some like I'm Omar, the comedian. So I'm out there signing autographs and shit to the kids and taking pictures because like I just did the BT show and shit. And they think I'm somebody's big and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm playing the whole thing. I'm playing the whole image and shit. I got all this money on me. Got the Lexus. I got all this gear on me. Got the watch look crazy. I had like maybe $5,000 with me. $5,000 in my back pocket, and I had money in my front pocket. And
what?
Why you carry that much?
Because at the time I lived in a room in the Bronx. In the room I had no lock in my door, so I couldn't put my money in the house because somebody might break open my room.
He would put his account to his
checking and savings.
Checking and savings.
That's bad funny, bro.
Yeah.
You should use that shit 4 years ago. But checking. So more or less. And then I had my bank account was frozen, so I couldn't use it. So I just had my money with me all the time. And I remember drinking these girls' drinks and passing out. Woke up and these guys had fucking knocked on my door, pistol whipped me and shit. Or hit me in the head, hit me in my eye, took my watch, took all my money from my front.
Home invasion.
I remember.
No, in my car.
In his car.
In my Lexus.
From above, you was like a barbecue
Y'all
or some
some
shit.
bitch ass niggas.
No, no lie, bro. I'm happy that happened to me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, no lie, I swear to God, I'm happy they robbed me. Like, so they robbed me. He took all money in my front pocket,
Took your money?
but not my back pocket. My savings.
Your savings account.
No, that's what he said.
I couldn't get into my
My
savings.
check-ins was right here. Savings was the best. So I had like maybe $5,000-$6,000 in my back pocket, and like in the front maybe like $400 or $500 like regular loose cash, right? So when I was passed out and I woke up, these niggas just kind of like, would you give me your shit? And went to my pocket, took my money. I'm like, yo, take what you got. And I was still like kind of not aware that I had money in my back pocket. So he took my watch and shit. Give me that watch. Okay, cool. Give me your keys. Cool. and then whatever, and I got out of the car, and I realized later on I had all my money in my back pocket still.
They took the car too?
They tried to take my car key, but I had another car key. I don't know why I had 2 car keys in my car. I kept one in the trunk. I'm not sure why. That made sense
They
to
took
me.
your car key, but not
They
your car.
trying to carjack you?
I guess they was. I had
They
a
probably
nice
got
car.
scared off and had to run.
Yeah, I got scared of had to run. So what happened was that shit changed my life because at that point I was like on this I was spiraling out of control with into entertainment. It's like a drug, bro. You out here, you're doing shows, you're traveling, these women and money and fame and all that shit like that. And I was doing the most. And now also too, I was dressing the part too. And the watch was like, okay, you got this watch now, dressed the part, and you got this fucking car, Lexus. I'm looking young.
Can't be caught slipping.
Yeah, I got slipping. So once that happened, I got robbed. I just kind of reverted back to my house. No, Omar, no more fashion. I stopped wearing Nikes. I stopped.
You did some Converse and shit.
I did. See, remember that shit.
Yeah.
Like once I got robbed,
Nikes.
no, it was. I felt like people was watching me. I felt like people was like.
What it was, man, you definitely had,
I was
out
doing a
of
lot.
everybody, you was the golden child.
So
you had that buzz,
They
man.
watching me, so I remember I said, no. From now on, going forward, I'm gonna dress down. I'm kind of like play low key for a long time. I'll do that shit for after that happened for the next 15 years.
You kind of got in touch with the bum ass dude you really are.
Yeah, I got back to him, so I started wearing Converse all the time. I didn't buy no clothes. Matter of fact, I just started buying clothes in the past 6 months. I feel like living in Harlem and shit. I got eyes on me all the time.
People watch you, man. Especially this is your hood, man.
I'm from out here. They see me. I can. So I had it, and then so now I'm in Jersey now. I'm more comfortable now. So for the first time in a long time, I'm buying clothes again. And Joe's like, "Oh my, you buy clothes like nigga." This is how I always been. But after I got that, I just kind of been chilling because I didn't want that kind of pressure. Now I can go home and I can be good. I don't nobody on me, and they on me now whatever. And I'm not getting drunk no more. I'm not gonna pass out no random places. I'm not gonna.
I mean, also, man, maturity and man, you got a family, man. Maturity. Well, you have been changed, but you got 2 little girls.
Maturity, bro.
My son is gonna be with them one day.
yo, you gotta go up, bro. You bad petty.
Call back.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cute.
My unborn kid is gonna marry an old daughter.
Asshole, bro.
Yeah. All right, man. This has been a lot of fun. I want to get into this is like a horrible story, but it's so funny. And it's one of when Joe friendship bombed me.
Oh,
what happened? Friendship bomb.
Friendship bomb. He bombed in our friendship.
Yeah.
What happened, bro?
I basically almost drunk his urine. Yeah.
So I'll tell this story. So
I'm telling the story also.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So you don't know this story, but check it out. I was down and out. When I came home, this is before, I think this is after I came from LA. So when I came home, I stayed with old and I moved to LA. You know what I'm saying? I was saying, let me start over in LA. Yeah. I came back, I didn't have a place to stay. So I was staying with Dino. So on the couch that everybody dies on. So
I mean, you could have died too, but you got out of there.
Could have died too. I almost did when you hear this shit. So I used to do side jobs. I was working for this company that had a advertising deal with Snapple. So I got unlimited Snapples. I would call Dino after these gigs like, yo, pick up Snapple,
come pick
bro.
cases of Snapple.
Cases of Snapple. Whatever case of Snapple you like, you can get. You know what I'm saying?
I fell in love with this one specific kind of Snapple.
Man,
lightly sweetened. I was on my health shit.
Yeah, it was delicious, right? So,
they don't make that no more, man.
They don't. It's discontinued.
Whack.
So I was staying at Dino's crib, sleeping on his couch, and I would come here to get my stuff, and I would make sure I'd leave the whole day, go work, do a hustle and shit like that.
Yeah, he would disappear. He would disappear.
I'd disappear, go hustle, and come back, you know what I'm saying, and pick up shit, right? So this time I call him, yo, man, I'm about to come through. He like, come through, man, the door's open. So I came in, he's in the shower, and I went in the kitchen, yo, I'm here, man, just pick up some shit, no problem, do your thing. I had to pee, he's in the shower, right? So I said, fuck, I got pissed, man. I looked on the counter, there was a Snapple bottle. So I said, boom, I'm about to piss in this Snapple bottle. You know what I'm saying? But this thing that whenever you do something like this, you always say the same thing. You say, I'm going to throw this thing away. You know how many relationships probably failed with a guy saying, yo, I'm going to throw this condom away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm going to throw this condom wrap away. And then you forget. Something happens that makes you forget about putting this thing away. So I pissed in the bottle and I said, man, I'm going to throw the bottle away. Left it on the counter. I said, yo, man, he's still in the shower, grooming himself or whatever. Yo, I'm out. I'm gonna hit you up. I left. Day later,
So I guess I could pick up.
you could pick up.
So everything Joe's show said happened. So I get out the shower. I get dressed, whatever. I leave. And I come home, go to sleep. Joe show spent the night out, whatever. I wake up in the morning.
Thirsty.
I go in the kitchen, and there's a bottle of the Snapple. Mind you, that lightly sweetened Snapple was the color of, it was
Lightly sweetened piss.
exactly. So, and you know what's crazy in my head? So I knew I had drunk that Snapple. But I was like, oh shit, I must not have.
Oh, God, it's so good.
Yeah. I was like, because it wasn't all the way full. So it was like half full. I guess Joe had to pee a little bit. And then, so I'm like, oh shit, I got some of my favorite Snapple left. God is good. Yo.
Life, bro.
You gulped it down?
No. So this is what happened. So, yo, once again, I don't know, the universe or God was with me that day because so something in my mind was like, but you did drink it. Like, I remember I drank the thing, so like, but I still was like, this is amazing, man. Like, God refilled my Snapple, right? So I open it, but the whole time in my mind, I'm like, man, I really think I drank it.
It just snapped when you snapped the
So I,
it was none of that.
Snapple fact underneath was like, pee contains ammonia.
Pee contains
so that's the
99%
thing. So like,
water.
as I'm getting it closer to my face, it's like moving in slow motion, but I'm still not thinking in no way ever in my life that there was pee in this bottle, right? And then like I'm getting close,
Smell
and
chicken.
then I kind of smell like this is not Snapple, right? I'm not gonna lie, the shit touched my lip, man. I like this, and then
So let me.
hold up. So I'm like,
All right, you kiss his dick.
yeah, I kind of touched Joe's
Kiss his
pee-pee,
dick.
right? So I like it, and then I investigated more and was like, oh shit, this shit is fucking piss, yo.
Who would do this?
Yo, I went talking about going from 0 to 100, right? You know I'm not that, but like
you have
obviously I'm fucking. I go. It takes a lot to get me
trying to
crazy.
go to shower you with the.
Yeah, it takes a lot for me. There's one of the times where I was ready to put hands, right? So I immediately called Joe's show. I said, yo,
Where are you?
you pissed in the bottle and left it on the fucking counter, son? Yo, so Joe knew immediately what he did.
Oh shit!
So he goes like this. He got in defense mode. He tried to talk about rebounding. He tried to get re-aggressive, right?
Why would I do that?
He goes like this. Yo, that's my bottle. Don't touch my shit. Right? He said, yo, he said, that's my special drink. I gotta take a drug test. Yo, he thought, I gotta give it to him, yo. He thought so, his mind worked so fast, he came up with a dope ass lie. This nigga's a great liar, man.
First of all,
Yo, he says, that's my drink. I gotta
take it from me.
You disgust me,
know,
bro.
All right. I gotta take it, dog. Go ahead.
So you can continue when I'm done. You tell your
Okay,
first half.
okay.
So I'm like this. I said, no. You said, yo, that's my drink. Don't touch it. Matter of fact, I'm walking down the hill right now. I'll be there in a second. Jay just got out the train. He's come. So he gets to my crib. Yo, I'm so mad, right? Joe comes in the crib. He said, yo, where's my drink? Don't touch my drink. Because he knows, right? I said, oh, word?
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
I didn't want to get kicked out. I needed a place to stay.
Yeah, he goes like this. So I'm like, yo, I said, oh, word? Okay, drink it.
All
Right?
Let me take it. Yo, yes, go ahead, man.
You want me to go?
Go ahead.
Drink
I
it.
said, yo, Joe goes, and he took like a little sip, and then he's like, to kind of prove it to me, like, I don't even know if he sipped it, but he like fronted, and I'm like, drink it all. That's how mad I am. Drink the whole shit. Then he goes, all right, it's piss. he said, yesterday you was in the shower, and I had to pee, so I peed in the bottle. I said,
You could pee
why
in
the fuck you? No. Listen, I pissed in bottles before. Why you didn't throw it away,
was
son?
in the
You
sink,
left
bro.
Yo, he left it on the sink, on the counter to be I'm like, so.
Well, but good thing he put it in the refrigerator.
Nice and cold.
That would OD, bro.
That's when you would go.
Yo, when he thought about drinking the whole bottle and was like, I can't. He said, all right, it's pissed.
First of all, right, so
What's wrong with you,
I'm
bro?
walking down the
Yo,
hall.
crazy,
Yo, his
son.
mother
What kind of nigga
called
are
me.
you?
He calls me screaming at me, and I'm like, whoa, got caught off guard. And he's like, yo, man, did you fucking piss in a bottle, leaving the thing? And I immediately knew what he was talking about. And I was like, yo, that's my workout shit that I need. I think I said it was my workout shit.
You said it was,
you know
you
what?
had to take a
I was
drug
still,
test,
I was
and it was
still
a
on
special,
probation.
like,
I was
drink.
still on probation.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, that's my shit because I smoke weed.
Yeah,
and this
yeah.
is to clean my urine.
Exactly.
What are you doing?
It was
Don't
a
touch that
great
shit.
lie at the
Don't touch
spur
that
of the
shit.
moment.
And he was like, oh,
Yo,
okay.
he got aggressive with
He's
me.
like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, gotta think fast. Because I knew if he found out what it was, he was gonna throw me out. You know what I'm saying? So let's fast forward to when
Did you throw him out
like,
though after that?
Nah,
I forgot. Somehow we
I'ma
talked.
tell you what he
You
did.
know what? He admitted that I was mad at him. And, but
stopped
when he
talking to me
admitted
for
what
a
it was, what he did, and apologized, of course. And luckily, because I didn't drink it,
But it hit your lips though. So
It did.
What happened to your
Hold
lips?
on,
What you do to your lips?
Let me tell you. Hold on. Let me tell you what happened. So Dino goes, word. So if this is your thing, your special drink it. And I was like, in my head, it was a timer that went.
he's
on.
like, "It's my piss." Fuck
And I
it.
said yes. So I'm
me.
rationalizing. I'm rationalizing everything. Okay, Manny Pacquiao did this before to get in shape.
I never knew his rationalism.
I had to rationalize. I'm like, this is mine. I
cat-
can't be.
like-
I can't
like
be on the
niggas
street.
like-
Came out my body.
Castaway happened. Tom Hanks did it.
Right,
Self-preservation,
Tom Hanks did
man.
it. This is just survival. This is just another form of survival, self-preservation. So I went like this,
He stared at him in the eye.
and it was like he stared at me. He never took his eye off of me, and I was looking at him like this. And I thought I would just be able to go like this, and then I'd be like, "See." And he was like,
Like 8 years old, nigga.
you know when you about to drink something, like somebody look up the TV. Like this, he was like,
Oh my
and I was
god.
and I drank some. I drank the piss.
Was it warm?
It
Oh, it was room
I
temperature.
drank it, and after I drank
The
it,
piss ain't that bad.
and I was like, all right, cool. So I drank it. Some of it went down, and I'm like,
I saw his
like
face.
back
I
up
knew it.
off of me, son. Like I drank this shit, nigga. I committed.
Yo, he
Don't say
did.
fall
I must say, you were so committed to our. I think that's why.
To the lie. No, let's say to the lie.
I drank the
You,
piss.
no, you had
You
a
know what
lie.
I look at it as you were like so, like our friendship
Meant that much to
meant
you.
that
Hang
much
in the
that you
balance, yeah.
drank your own piss.
I
So I
drank the
said I
shit.
couldn't put my hands on him after
I
that.
don't see that. I see that. I
didn't
see
wanna
that.
get
No, I
kicked
said he lied about it. He was so committed to the lie, not the friendship.
Nah,
The
son.
lie.
No, it
meant
was
more
OD
to him than
because
friend.
of the situation. Like,
The lie
bro.
meant more
and
to
I
you,
was
bro.
like, you didn't drink this, did you? I kept asking you, like, you didn't drink my drink, did
He
you?
got so aggressive back with me.
Right. So then when he told me to drink it,
Stop
I
right
drank
here,
some,
man.
and then this motherfucker said, "Drink the whole thing." And that's when I was like, "Nah, son." I was like, "Fuck it, man. It's my
Yo.
piss, man."
Yeah, I'll tell you about the time
Greatest story
that
ever,
Joe
man.
Show was walking down. He was
Joe, you need a fucking movie.
Yeah,
of
Joe's
your
a different kind of
own,
nigga.
bro.
All these things together.
You're the
Yo,
best.
you
guy.
talking about the
You're
time-
the best, worst dude, yo.
So boom.
Oh, this guy did the worst shit to me.
Listen, so
you
I'm
got Dave speechless, yo. Every episode he has chimed.
He
in.
enjoying this shit. He enjoying these stories.
He's the guest.
So
He's in the
bro,
audience.
Did it one day. I'm in front of Pathmark, right? Across from Pathmark. I'm just chilling. I'm doing something in there. I'm not sure what I was doing. So these kids are fighting. There's like fucking like 15 kids like going at it. Blah blah blah. So like I'm ready. This is from the hood. This is
No, they're
like-
jumping one kid. They're
But-
not going at it.
but they go-
15 kids are jumping
so
one
boom.
kid.
So boom. Right.
Which
so
is hood shit.
So it's hood shit, right? So it's regular shit for me. So I see. So I know I see Joe Show kind of like walking past, trying to walk past the like fights and shit, like nothing happening. He got his hands down, right? Got his head down and shit.
Just walking through it.
He's just walking through it, right? Because like he trying to walk through it like no eye contact, like
Inconspicuous.
eyes low,
Go around.
had the brim like he's like do like. So I see it, right? So yo, I see it, right? I see him, and he didn't see me. Like I go to him, I was like, yo, I go to his neck. You pussy, nigga. And Joe like, okay, and they come up. And he kept walking.
You thought it's part of the joke.
Yo, Jordan, stop walking.
First of all,
Yo,
I was like, it's not my turn to get jumped.
yo,
I'm out.
So
I'll be
mind
pussy. I'm out.
you, it was so funny because they get Joe right here, and Joe walked by him. I just had me right there. And I was like,
Time
yo,
is everything.
bro, get like this nigga face. I was like,
He screamed in my ear. No,
Like,
he's not telling the shit right. He came right. So I'm like this. Tunnel vision, someone getting jumped. Don't look at nobody. Keep it moving. Put your head down. Keep it moving, right? So I kept it moving. Next thing you know, someone screaming in my ear, "You pussy!" And I was like, "All right."
He's like, shit, I ain't got my gun on me this time.
I said, "All right, cool." I'm
Jokey, he keeps walking down the block like, nigga, it's me. He fucking scary ass motherfucker.
Oh my God, man.
I don't know about y'all. I seen somebody who got jumped before.
You ever jump?
I know you did, but my neighbor. Okay, so you know people, but you don't know them.
Yeah.
My neighbor was selling drugs in the hood, and apparently he was selling the drugs on somebody else's block that he ain't supposed to be selling on. So our relationship was a head nod. Every time I see him, he's on the top of the stoop selling drugs. I give him a head nod and I keep it moving. Sometimes in passing, I see him, I give him a pound. We keep it moving. So this night, I'm coming home. He's getting jumped right in front of the building. And I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the nigga that I always say what up to.
You mean eye contact?
He get punched and his face go and it locks eyes with mine. So he's like this. And I was like this. I was like,
You ain't getting bread with me.
and I went like this. I turned my face, but I'll never forget the look on his face. He had
Yeah.
this look like, help me.
Help me.
Help me.
Help me.
And I just kept walking.
You ain't getting money. We weren't getting money together.
Am I wrong?
Nah, that wasn't your beef or whatever it was.
Somebody, you see some guys getting jumped on the street. You mind your business and you keep it going. Someone yells in your ear, you pussy. What do?
Nah, I'm not gonna keep moving though. I'm at least.
I'm going to turn around and be like, yo, it's my turn to get
I'm
jumped.
gonna see nigga. I'm like looking around like who said this shit. Lisa.
Well, you got to turn around and evaluate the
I
situation.
put my head down and I was like,
Nah.
walk fast enough to avoid all punches.
Man, yo, listen, we're going a while, right?
140.
All right, that's I just want to get into. First of all, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
This has been fun as fuck,
great.
man. Some of the best stories
Best
thus
one
far,
so
man.
far.
So far,
Best one was the piss story. That shit was fucking hilarious, bro.
Everything was
Drink the
hilarious.
piss.
And
Drink it.
and that's what this is about, man. Like just laughing at bad
Life.
things, just life bombs,
Life.
and even the stage bombs. Horrible stories, bad stories that a lot of people would quit comedy. That's why people don't do what we do, man. But both of you and me, whatever, we
I don't got a lot of
we're
bomb
veteran
stories.
comedians at this point in our life, which is kind of weird to even think about. Like
I don't
that.
got a lot of
to
bomb
some
stories.
people, we're vets.
It's okay, we understand.
Yeah,
That's what we reiterate. I don't got a lot of bomb stories.
but you have them.
And I have them. I
bombs,
got like one or two.
Shut the
Hey,
fuck
stop
up.
it.
You got bombs.
I got
Yeah, I've
bombs.
seen Obama.
I bought a few times.
But my point is, man, you're both here doing well in your careers. Might I also add, was want to get into, without the help of the industry, all of us have kind of, there was a point in my career where that's all I wanted.
Yeah.
Was to be, I know you
Recognize
did.
from that.
And Omar too, like all we wanted
I
to do.
cared, but I really didn't care.
You, Omar was the first to say fuck.
I didn't
that.
really care.
No, actually, I was the first because, okay.
I think it was O,
used to
man.
always
No.
tell me-
I think Joe.
used to always tell me, Joe, this is a competition. You gotta be aggressive. You gotta try to beat everybody. You gotta be the best. I was like, no, I just want to tell jokes.
Joe was stupid like that.
I just wanted to tell jokes, and
But
I didn't care.
I will say this: you have always been the most
dumbest.
no non-main. You're not a mainstream guy.
Right.
And I think in the last few years is what I want to get.
I think he could have been though.
Of course he could.
I met you in the
It was a
mainstream.
decision to be like, yo, man, I'm doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But the mainstream did not jump on that with you. And in the last few years, basically the last year or two, you found your niche. Like
Your
fuck
niche,
them,
yeah.
and you and with the help of and that's what I'm trying to do with this. Like, you know what, man, like. I just got to do what I got to do. I've been waiting for Netflix ain't knocking down my door.
No.
You know what I
But
mean?
they will be.
Exactly.
Once you start working harder on your own platforms and
Exactly.
your own content.
But I've always been. I was the last one to be like, all right, this is not happening the way I wanted it to happen. I thought like you come in comedy, and you just work hard at being funny, and they're like, oh, you're funny now. Here's some stuff, and that's just not how it works anymore.
Like you said before, like, no lie, bro. In my career, I was like, you know what? I just stopped caring, mainly because I got so much love from the community, from the people. The people like the show.
You were the first to realize that. Like, and to this day, like, yo, you do a show, they come out.
They come out. Like,
you know what I mean?
The people.
And you don't got this amazing. You don't got 100K followers.
No.
The people that
who
fuck with you,
they
fuck with
actually
you.
real people.
Yeah.
So what happened is, so like I know I was
you might
like,
have 15,000 followers. You know them all.
They know me personally.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I wanted that whole success and TV and all that shit like that. But a lot of guys that was getting it.
Been on TV. We've all been on TV.
But I didn't respect them as some guys that was getting these different shots. I thought they was whack. I ain't really, think they was that good. I mean, I thought they wasn't. They didn't have respect, and not even they didn't have respect from the community. And they would get on, and a lot of times that they would get on, they would not go that far because they didn't have that love. Like people, some people got like that love from the community that whatever you do, like the community is why I live good now. The community helped me get to.
You are legit a son of Harlem.
Yeah, I like legit. I got love from everybody. Like I got love from the streets, and from the industry, from our circuit. So much that I was able to live off this shit.
And we're talking about black people, man.
Yeah, black people, right?
The urban circuit,
and then
black people.
So I didn't really need it. Then I started seeing that at least for in the urban circuit, they had so many different like gatekeepers that held down different opportunities that they ain't fuck with you, they ain't like you. You wasn't signed to they management company, somebody, whatever it is. You're not getting opportunities. So I said, no what, fuck it. I'm going to just enjoy my little streak I had, and. No lie, I'm happy I did that. At the end of the day, I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be content about where I'm at. Not saying I'm not content, like I'm a quit, but like I'm not good. Like I'm okay. I'm happy. I'm not fucking out here like fucking mad about this guy got a new deal. I don't care. I'm happy. You're
eating. No matter what happens out there,
I'm still doing my thing.
Bitter, bro.
I'm
That's
not
the
bitter.
biggest thing about that.
I'm happy.
Okay, through the ups and downs, you appreciating the journey is what keeps you from being bitter. And when I say bitter, there's a lot of people who walk around with a chip on their shoulder.
We open that. I've been bitter, man.
You know what
I
haven't been bitter.
I haven't been bitter either.
You guys are lying.
You know what?
No,
you know what?
I've
been bitter at people who've wronged me. But for the industry as a whole, I've always made it a decision to say to myself, I don't want
to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy that I see that's bitter. I see how they live. I see how they are. I don't want to be that person.
Mind you, we the complete opposites of the route that we took. Okay. But we all were working on the same urban scene. But the route I took was, I'm going to go off on my own and be in Long Island, Queens, and make a name for myself.
Yep.
As you've done.
Right. And then some of us stayed in the mainstream comedy scene. Some of us stayed on the urban comedy scene. But whatever route that you took, if you didn't appreciate the journey, you became bitter.
Yes. Fair enough. So I never I wasn't hating on nobody. I was just like, all right, cool. But I was so engulfed in what I was doing at the time. I was always doing something. I'm always busy with something that I was like, okay, whatever. And then I'll create shit. And I felt like if in urban comedy, if you have a following and you have like the hustle, you can print your own money. You can print, huh? But like you can legit print out your own money.
Funny.
Like say you had an idea for a show. Any show in the world, and then you have the following. You can just put it out there and get money for it. Yeah. That's printing your own money. Well, I had plenty of times where I had ideas for shows. Remember I did the show last time, a few years ago. I did a show when I mixed comedy and theater and sketches. And first time it ever been done.
Coming to America.
Come to Harlem, and I charged $40 a ticket. $40 ticket in Harlem. That's never been a thing. And I did 5 shows. That never happened before. And I'm making for the weekend. Fucking 18,000 in Harlem. I didn't leave. I didn't go downtown to fucking Carolinas because I done did Carolina before. I done did the Carolina sold out and all that shit. That was the game I made.
Speaking of Carolines and all of that, your next venture, which I'm super proud of you, and talking about saying fuck the industry, is you are creating your own venue.
My own venue, yeah. My venue opens in the next month or so. Once again, like as a black man and also. Just from being from the hood, like I'm from the projects, first floor by the incinerator. I'm from nothing, so I never expected to get any kind of help. I don't expect any kind of help. I don't expect Mike to say, "Yo, know what? You're dope, kid. Come." That's not gonna happen for me. I'm not gonna be the person downtown playing the comedy cellar, eating wings, and I meet this fucking major agent. That's not gonna happen for me. I'm a fucking 6'2", 6'3" black guy. that I might got a marketable look, but I'm also hood, and it's I am what I am. I'm not going to conform, but so much to be in that environment. So I said, "No, what, bro? To not be bitter, to be angry about the industry, what's going on. You got to create your own. You busy creating your own. You don't got time to be bitter because you got to create your own shit." So I was like, "Me, I said, no, what, bro? I got booked at a show at New York Comedy Club. They had the show, New York Comedy Club downtown, at a secret location. Remember that shit I told you about? It's a rooftop comedy show.
Because of the pandemic shit?
Because of the pandemic, right? But it's not actually a licensed show. It's just like you go up there and you gotta fucking have a passport and shit. And so I'm like, yo, they doing that downtown? Do that uptown. I can find a space. I know everybody up here. And I said, no, well, just do it, man. Like create your own venues, create your own opportunities. And that way you're gonna love the industry. Like give your friends opportunities to make money. Like
amazing, man. So everyone out there listening, man, Omar the comedian and all social media stuff. Comedy club open soon.
It's called the Laugh Loft.
The Laugh Loft. Dope as fuck.
Throwback to some of the Laugh Lounge like we used to have back.
The Laugh Lounge, love it. And so we opening soon. Follow him. Please come and support that because I'm pretty sure we'll be there supporting. Yeah. And so check out Omar.
It's crazy, man. This time right here it's fast. Like we had a good time, but like, this is amazing. Like we could have been here another 3 hours.
We could. I don't know if y'all was tired.
No,
hey,
listen.
I want y'all both back as individual guests.
I'd like to say this about you. I'd like to commend you because during the quarantine, you were one of the people who kept pushing forward and kept your feet going one step after the other. You had a rooftop comedy show, and it's like you kept that dream and vision alive.
Yeah,
and I like to commend you for that.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And I learned that from mostly. Like I remember when I first started, man. Was producing shows, and I remember I first did my first show at the African spot over there, man. Remember
the Shrine?
Yeah.
The Shrine, man. And had my rock with me the whole time. I was scared to death. I did it, flyers, and
from the bakery.
With flyers.
Remember the bakery you did a show at?
Bakery, so that turned into one of my best bits.
Yes. I remember that.
That's one of my best bits. So I got that. I learned how to produce shows from you and from Capone.
If Capone did nothing else, Capone taught us how to make some money and how to be.
Capone definitely taught me how to say like fuck them.
He fucked them,
and I'm gonna do it like. I'm gonna create my own shit before
man, I want to
media.
be a part of that so badly, man.
I know you did.
I know you did, bro.
The way y'all
I want this to be a part of it too.
Me too. I suggested him a few times.
Me too.
But that's when you used to be like,
I'm bombing. I'm bombing because I want to bomb. But
Cap
bomb
was like, I can't have him bomb.
No, that's not true. That's not true. It had a lot to do with
Dave Lester. That time you fucking.
That was after. Remember you blacked out on
Dave? I'm a bitch in front of his son. You a bitch, Dave Lester. My son is here. I'm going to fuck with your son.
That shit was crazy out of pocket. That was hilarious.
Hey, you know what? It's history.
You a bitch.
Of course. It's funny. But I was about to give you some flowers.
Yo, the stories we have,
so many
the stories we have is so fucking.
I remember that. Your son was there, I think.
Your son was there. Fuck you in front of your son, bitch.
Yo. Meanwhile, talk about, I'm not bitter. That's what I'm saying. Niggas get
like I said,
feelings,
I said I've had bitterness against people.
People have feelings.
I've never had, as far as the whole establishment, at some point in my career, I have figured out, no, that they're not going to come for me and I'm not going to be chosen.
And that's exactly
industry,
what I want to bring up with you.
And what I had was a sense of entrepreneurship. Like, I'm going to carve my own way. And you know what? They can't stop me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Until this day, it's like, I have my own lane. I don't need anyone to come out and say.
But that's but what I'm trying to say is y'all saying y'all not bitter, but I'm not saying bitter in a negative way. That anger or like
it fueling
you like, oh fuck them, they're not gonna. I know you creative, you funny as fuck. You see these cats getting breaks, you see them on TV, and you're like, yo, I do shows with these dudes all the time. They not as fun. You know what? I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna do my own thing. That's a good thing. Yeah. It's nothing personal to that individual. It's a bitterness towards the industry.
Yeah.
Like
I don't agree with that either. But like, it's certain guys. I see somebody like get a show that I know is like whatever it is. I'm happy for them actually.
But that's what I just said.
When
it's
you
not
say
the
when you say whatever you
individual.
mean, not as funny as you.
Yeah, or not didn't put the work in, not put in.
Right.
I never been like, he shouldn't get that. It's like, yo, I want mine too. And they're not picking me. I'm gonna go do it my way now.
But I understood why they didn't pick me too? I'm not there. Like they can't pick you if they don't know you.
Well, I'm there. You know what I mean?
So,
And,
like,
you know, like,
but my thing was I was never there. So like I mean, so I was doing all this shit uptown or around the outskirts. I was never really there.
Never in the heart of it.
I was never a part of it. So like I had no reason to be bitter because I wasn't doing what they was doing.
Man, times change. You don't need to be on the outskirts. You need to be on the inside. You need to be on the internet. That internet is a beast.
and
Right?
that's
and
where
that could
it
be-
comes to you.
Word.
So, all right. So to Joe, who the fuck his phone is not on vibrate?
phone
this
is
whole
that?
time, Joe.
Joe,
Crack screen.
check your phone. Check the phone.
Always committed, Joe.
Always committed.
Commit to the lot.
Wasn't my phone.
So,
I don't have a phone.
Nigga keep
So
ringing
Joe Show,
from the
you
floor.
always been one of the most creative dudes
Thank you.
I know, man. Like even like when we used to crash here, and we used to crash here. Anytime like you just the ideas you would come up with, fucking out the war, you wild ass ideas. Always just thinking of wild. Sometimes I'll be like, Joe, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And then like, but that goes to the whole thing. You was like, yo, I would go on stage with my ideas. Fuck it, they fly or not. And you're literally doing that now. You took, you said, fuck it, I'm gonna take this tool, the biggest tool that we have, which is the internet, social media, and you said, fuck it, and you started doing, and the same thing now, like, you like, I got this idea, whether this shit is gonna work or it's not. I know some of them,
No work.
some of them, I got a question. So some of them since I watch them, like, what the fuck is Joe doing?
Most of them.
Then, but you just put it out there, and it's working. You got a following, a good following, and it's continuing to grow. I don't know what opportunities you've been getting from
The
that.
biggest
but,
thing.
I'm
sorry.
But people are watching you.
Being
I'll
consistent.
tell you, Consistency.
Consistency.
So I do want to ask you since this is bomb stories, we can record
let
again.
him tell a story.
Well, I don't know. If you're gonna,
No,
I was actually
one
going to
of the
say
things
the biggest thing that since I've never left stand up. I started doing more skits and stuff online, and I've increased my media presence because I never used to mess with the internet. I was internet illiterate. I don't know nothing about computers, and Omar always would push, get on the internet. He would tell me this. Everybody would tell me this.
yeah, Omar always has.
started
Always.
off early and just stopped.
Right, and the thing about it is, even when you look at your name,
Mad
Dino,
MySpace bitches.
right, you look at Dino Vigo, and you want to see your pictures come up. When they say, "Hey, I need a picture of you, Dino Vigo," you want to go Google me.
Go Google me.
You
Don't
know what I'm
fucking-
saying?
yeah.
You could never do that with me because I always was such a pocket of everything else that was going on that I was just a recluse. And the biggest thing is I never got the flowers from my peers. You know, you guys are cool, but like the people I looked up to, the Robs, the Capone, I never got that like, okay, he's doing this thing. And then when I started doing the skits, I got all this acknowledgement from people who were the top people
Now
in the
you
game.
getting calls from, hey, can I be in your thing?
Yeah, I get those calls, but more importantly, the people who are doing it big in the skit world are like, yo, you dope. You know what I'm saying? And that is kind of like the encouragement that I think younger comedians need in this comedy game that they don't get from the OGs because it's such a stab, do for me kind of world.
You guys really do work together. Like I've seen you do, like you have a modest, good following, but I've seen you do stuff with people with 1 million followers.
1 million followers.
Yeah.
Because they look at
It
it and
is
they say,
it's a world where like,
Right.
okay, you might not have the following I have, but your ideas are dope.
creativity.
they like the creativity, they like the ideas, and they like my method of doing it. And plus, I come from the world of stand-up, so they respect
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you see that you're
No, I
respected
see it
as
100%.
a stand-up? I think that might be why they like because most of the time they wouldn't fuck with
They
someone
don't.
with
If it's a numbers
30,000
game,
followers
if you
and they got
got
1 million.
if you got under a certain amount of numbers, most people who have 1 million followers, 500,000 followers, they won't really mess with you because everybody wants to come up. If that's the case, everybody would be up. But the thing that they saw in me is that I do stand up, so now I have an edge on comedy.
And that's also something that they eventually might want to
They
do
all-
one
they
day.
all
So it's
wanna
like
get
you
there.
could help me get in that world.
And I was never a person that was like, stand-up comedians didn't give a lot of respect to internet comedians. And when I say internet comedians, I mean social media comedians. They didn't give them that respect because they feel like, oh, these people are coming to take our place. And they haven't taken their place. They just made a lane for themselves. Social media comedian. You're not on stage. You're doing comedy on social media. So these people, they saw me as a stand-up comedian. They said, oh, we want to cross over to stand-up comedian, so we need a comedian on our
Because that's
side.
where the bread is at for
You know what
them.
I'm saying? Right, because once they become famous, now they got to go perform.
How could they monetize that following
Right.
and
Can't
just
really do it without.
do a show?
Right,
Yeah,
and then a lot of them they perform and they don't
they're
have.
not good.
They're not good. Okay,
It's just
but
they're not-
they don't mistake. They know it. So it's like
That's where you come in.
that's where I come in. Not all of them. A lot of them put like you got the major hypes who told, put the work in and they get
But
there.
that's different. But
rare.
he put the work in.
Him,
So and those
DC,
guys, if they put
You
the
got
work
the
in, they
DC
will
Young
too.
Flies,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
you got a
But as
lot
far
of
as
them.
you, but those guys put the work in.
But know what? Even throughout the pandemic, but I was calling you every now and then, like, yo, bro, I'm proud of you. Because I mean, I know his journey because I've been on his journey from the beginning to that now. Good or bad, up and down, jail and free. I mean, so I so I know what he's been through. So I mean, and as I also know, in a stand up comedy, I know why he's bombing too. I know, like, sometimes he's bombing because he's trying to, like.
No, this was the bombing was the past.
No. Listen,
We gotta make it clear because
No,
people gonna be watching this that don't know me. That bombing was
he
like
bombed
that.
in 2003. That's it. I'm saying
Joe
that,
is a beast of a comedian.
Joe's amazing. I'm saying that, like, when we was newer in the comedy game, we put in positions where we couldn't win a lot of times. We was put to be the sacrificial lambs at these shows, these bad shows. The guys that was doing the main stars of the show, they were scared to go on stage. They would throw us on stage first
to take the
hit.
yep.
So now they taking hits all the time for these guys to look good, and we looking bad, and that's happening for years and years and years. So now people look like, yo, this nigga is not dope. Nigga, I'm dope, but just you see me in these bad spots.
Right.
So now, fast forward, now Joe he's who he is, and now he can create his own spots. Now he come to spot. They come to see Joe.
Yep.
They come into a venue every Monday, every Tuesday, Wednesday. They know he's the host. And I mean, Joe was so dope as a comedian, as a host. He hosted my baby shower.
Oh, this is true.
That's true. I said, yo, bro, my baby shower for my firstborn. Like, yo,
The
Joe's
littest
show.
baby shower I've ever been to.
It was lit.
Will Tracks,
Boogie
light
Black.
show. Son, I mean, an amazing baby
It was
shower.
crazy shot. But he was there hosting it, and the nigga, like, I knew he got it. I knew he has it. I mean, but also too, I knew he went through so much shit to get to that point. I knew, like, his journey to get to that point.
Joe's fearless, man. Fearless.
In mad ways. So now when people see, like, yo, like, when Joe says he's not bitter, I understand why, because we was so busy. He ain't had no time to be bitter. Cause like you got
bombings to do.
But not that. But like you growing, you building your brand, reinventing themselves. Niggas that's bitter, they got a lot of time. A lot of time you bitter, you just in the crib, just like you online, you on Facebook, like, oh, look,
Man,
he's on tour again.
Dino, that social media will be a
That shit a
motherfucker.
mother-
that's
You
why-
sit there and watch
Well,
movies.
so this is why I wanted to ask you about that before we wrapping it up. But you, coming from a unique perspective, and this is gonna be funny, but I'm serious. Like, what is the difference between like bombing on stage and like bombing on the internet? As far as like you put a sketch and it doesn't get, and people in the
Comment?
DMs like, oh,
You could
corny,
delete
like,
it. You could delete it all you want, but somebody has that somewhere. Somebody saved it. Somebody. All right. So the thing about
Do you have a story, a sketch bomb story?
yeah. So all right. So you'll put out something that's not funny, right? And no one likes it. You'll take it down, but it always resurfaces.
People screen record it and stuff.
People screen record. People save it because that save button is.
So if it's whack, you'll take it down.
Yeah, if it's whack,
If it's not getting
I
the
used to
love.
have a rule. Okay, so put it like this: if it's super whack, you're gonna take it down. All right, but most of the times you want to commit to what you put out. You want to say, I don't care. You want to say you're gonna follow me. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna catch on to what I'm doing. It may not be good right now, but I'm going to tweak it till it's funny. So you gotta see this progression. Nothing just starts off as boom. It's amazing.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Mr. Commodore, like I remember watching his skits from the beginning and being like, all right, cool. Now it's like, oh, this motherfucker's brilliant. So you got to tweak. But when you're tweaking, sometimes you might put out something that's horrible. I might have put out something that was a little bit of not what I do. I'm a straight man.
You be wilding.
Yeah, I be wilding. And I put out something that might have been
Follow
like,
Joe.
I am Joe Show.
I am Joe Show.
I put out something that was kind of like questionable.
Yeah, he does not give a fuck, people.
Questionable.
Midgets, babies,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Wildin'.
questionable. And
titties, ass,
it was like, yo,
handicap.
Yeah, wilding.
to answer your question, the hardest part is that things resurface.
It doesn't go away.
It
right?
won't disappear. It'll resurface 10 years from now. They'll be like, yo, was you really doing that? You know what I'm saying? So it's no gray area. It's like literally you're going to put up the bad shit and you're going to put up your good stuff. But just remember, everything you put up, you can't take it down. Even if you want to take it down, it's still there. So that's just a piece of advice. And that's what I've been through.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
And man, thanks both of you for coming through. Literally, this is the first episode that Dave has not said a word.
They've been chilling.
That's
Yeah,
how
I'm just listening,
entertaining
man,
y'all has
enjoying
been,
it.
man. It's just like, and yeah, thank you for coming through, man. You guys are definitely, literally my brothers from the start in this game, man.
Yeah.
Much
for having us, man.
luck with all your endeavors, Omar. Much luck. I'm sure we're gonna cross paths.
Have us back, man.
I definitely want you guys individually
Yeah.
back because me and Omar have some great experiences. Just me and him, and me and you have great experiences. Me and you, man.
BMW.
So BMW.
Yeah, we would make up so many songs.
So many
and,
wild
oh, my
shit.
goodness.
Like just like Omar, you know me almost the most of like the new. You and Dave Lester. Know me from the beginning, watching me from being like this fucking scared little puppy
Right
in
here.
comedy, man. So I'm wanting to quit every time I had
He's
a
annoying,
show.
bro.
And I get it.
He was mad annoying.
Yeah,
Yo,
annoying.
the light was it 100 watts? Oh my god! I need 40 watts. I'm
I
like,
used to be
nigga, Dino,
so
shut the fuck
scared.
up.
And this guy, would just be like, this guy would take me to the wild. Mind you, you was taking me to wild places.
Yes.
Where it's like, yo, I'm not ready for this. You know what I mean? Like, of course I'm scared. Like, you know what I mean? So like, I would just but it put that armor on me. But
Yep.
anyway,
Made you who you are.
yeah. So we have some of those experiences that's a whole nother episode. And me and Joe have so many just
Drinking piss and shit
journeys.
together.
Yeah. And we didn't even talk about doodle pants.
We didn't
were
talk
talking
about Super Bowl. All
Oh
out.
my God.
Nah. We're gonna save it for the next
Doodle
one.
pants and Super Bowl are half hours right there, man.
Well, I feel jealous now. We had Super Bowl. I went to Super Bowl with his.
Yes, we did have a great. When the Giants
won.
With the two Super Bowls that the Giants won. One I was with you, and one I was with you, bro.
Shit to us, nigga. We lucky niggas.
Fuck that. The Giants owe us.
Yeah.
It's because of us they won.
They won the Super Bowl, and you got action. We will to be continued
We'll
from
talk
there.
about that.
Yo,
Yeah.
But before we get out of here, bro, you are the king of the bad bitches, yo.
This is true.
This is true.
Yo, this is true, bro.
No.
You have a standard and you've kept to it.
Yeah, bro. Like I always commend you for having a standard of a level of chicks you mess with. And you never dip
Never
down
wavered.
below.
I've never seen you with.
You-
I've never seen you with a Chewbacca.
well, thank you. I do have a standard, but you just haven't seen.
Well, you mean, yeah.
I'm very
You do a
good
good job.
at hiding
You do a good
my
job of hiding.
discretions. And listen, man, I wouldn't even say discretions, but listen, I have my moments where I'm like, all
You
right.
have a lot of them.
But
though.
yeah, but
He's
yeah.
told me about his.
I've had
late,
one. I've
lonely
had
nights.
one.
I don't believe
But
that.
I do appreciate, you commending my.
yeah, I commend you for having.
Yeah.
But
And, and both of you, your level of bitch gettingness,
it's
woman,
It's epic.
alluring womanness.
It's epic.
Yeah, I mean, applaud for that.
Oh yeah.
It's
The
epic.
applaud, yeah. These guys definitely.
No,
if listen, we know this is a new age and the number game. The what is it? Your body count, whatever.
Yeah.
But if this was you guys, listen. Here's what it is. We men,
We got stories.
we
for-
men,
for my
and you
life for
guys,
days.
Man, stories.
you guys just body count, man.
It's super low.
Ridiculousness, man.
virgins.
Like, it's not even a
Yo,
word.
I go to the free clinic. They be like, Joe. They be like, yeah.
Back so soon?
Yeah, talk about a belt notches on your belt. You got new belts, man.
Back so soon, Joe?
Oh yeah. Oh, he be like this. Oh, Joe, you need the usual? You're like, nah, this shit ain't going away. I got one of the permanent ones.
Remember I had a baby one time?
Oh my God.
You ever heard about that with Capone?
That you had a baby?
I had a baby. I thought I had a baby. And Capone was like, you got a baby, I heard. The girl said you got a baby.
You're out of the 5 mics.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on. What did 5 mics stand for?
5 men in comedy.
5 men in comedy.
5 mics, man.
Yo, that sketch was fucking. That sketch is so dope to
Yeah,
this day.
yeah. It was great.
It's kind of like, is it true yet? It's getting, everything's kind of lining up. The way.
Maybe I'll try and have the 5 of us.
Bring the
on
5
time,
mics
man.
back. So the
That
people who were
5 mic
listening,
episode,
they
man.
had a crew. It was called 5 Mics of Comedy. Capone put it together.
we did numbers.
People
and
was
they toured.
hating.
It was men, 5 mics of comedy, men in comedy, and it was Dino, Omar,
Trav.
Chris Clark, Trev.
But it switched. So
It's a two-time.
at one point, it,
Sergio, right?
Sergio, John Moses.
John Moses, and then
Elijah.
shout out to Elijah,
Oh,
man,
Dino,
my
Dino,
brother.
Dino. the original crew was? The original crew before our show started. Who was the original crew? Do you know?
It was me, you.
And who else?
I think John Moses was in the.
No, the original.
Me, you, Trev.
No. But even before that, the original crew before Five Mics even started.
Before my Five Mics started.
That became Five Mics eventually. Who was the crew?
Me, you, Trev.
Nope, Trev was not in,
No?
he was not in the crew.
Was it Dave?
Nope. Wait for this nigga. Wait for this, or you want to take your time?
Oh shit! Get right.
Short bus.
Get
Short
right.
bus.
Short bus.
The
Yo,
the
you know
original-
he
found
took
it.
his
I know, he
life,
killed himself,
man.
took his
Yeah,
life.
man.
The
This
original
is
crew
scary,
before
sad
before
business.
Five Mics, it was
Me, you, and
Dino,
Can't Get Right
and
from
Can't Get
Detroit.
Right.
Capone
That-
took a liking to him, man.
And he
He
was
had
talented.
he had one thing he did.
character he did.
Wish you did kill, but it's like a lot of Capone's audience was returning, so like people would come to see him again, and it was like, oh, this guy's doing. Yeah, it was funny at that time, but
Remember the time we had a party at we did some dope ass shows somewhere downtown. We went to this after party downtown, and everybody was showing us love. He didn't get no love, so he didn't have his costume on. He wouldn't have changed to put his. Remember that shit? He changed it to a
he was
costume.
a wild boy. He had
So
some.
he could get the love.
Yeah,
Did he get the love?
but
Was
you
he put
seen
it
like,
on?
but he got love. But you seen like, oh wow, this is like
He obviously had some.
it was
some,
deep.
Some,
It was
some demons. You know what I'm
some
saying?
demon shit.
Shout out, rest in peace, Can't
man,
Get
you
Right,
know,
man.
man,
Daniel,
you know-
right?
Danny,
Danny.
man,
Rest
you
in
know
peace,
when,
Danny.
you know
man.
when far back, bro. That was
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
something
yeah.
I didn't.
You got a flyer.
So yeah, we'll do that episode. But yo, guys, thank you for coming again, man. Me and Dave do our own sound effects, which we didn't even need to do today, but thank you.